Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Hello, everybody. It's Playtendoguy here and Jim Jam as we go live. Tonight we are joined by a special guest, and it's Andy from Forgotten World of Movies.
hi everyone.
Hi. So,
Hi.
how we've all been today? Have we had a great day?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Been doing bits in the garden and pottering about, and finally watched JSA. Sorry, I finally watched it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, man, it weren't bad. It weren't bad. I've got
Brilliant,
Old
isn't
Boy
it?
as well. Yeah, I managed to get Old Boy as well, cheap. So I'm gonna.
That's a good film. That's brilliant. I
Yeah.
enjoy that one. Andy's watched a couple of films today. What films have you watched today?
Yeah, I watched Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1,
Yeah.
Cartoon, is
and I watched for the first time the new Mortal Kombat.
Oh, cool.
brilliant.
I watched them two back to back. Picked it up from Tesco this morning. But yeah, just really enjoyed it. I've got a soft spot for the '95 version, but that new one was pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. I watched it the other night. Even my mum, who doesn't even like the video games, absolutely loved the film, which surprised me.
Yeah.
I haven't really been doing much. The last film I watched was Sunday night, and it was Horror Express. That was really good.
Never heard of that.
Nah.
Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. It was like a Hammer horror film.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, let's get into the comments.
Before we start, can I just say I like your T-shirt, your Breakfast Club T-shirt.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love that film. I think it's awesome.
Never seen it.
It's one of John Hughes' best. Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What
Awesome
T-shirt
soundtrack
you
as
got
well.
on, James?
I've got Scooby-Doo on tonight. Scooby-Doo.
And I've got a Mario one.
Mario.
Oh man, showing our T-shirts off on a movie screen.
Cool.
Hey, whatever goes. Anyway, we'll jump into the questions. There is some spam here, so I'm going to go throughout that and ignore it. So first up, we do have this Big Mac Max
Sabaloys.
Oil Sabaloy. What is
Oil
up?
Sabaloy.
Yeah. The ceiling's up. That's about it. What is your favourite film of 2012?
Here we go.
Avengers for me.
Avengers Endgame. Avengers Assemble. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic film. What about you, James?
I'm just trying to recap because I'm thinking of years. What come out in 2012?
Dark Knight Rises?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Films.
That's a good guess.
2012.
What else came out in 2012? And yeah, I watched your video the other day, didn't I?
Yeah. My second favourite from 2012 is The Hunt with Mads Mikkelsen. I absolutely love that film.
The other day. I'm really looking forward to watching that. He's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to say The Impossible.
Yeah, that's a great film. Yeah.
Ewan McGregor, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Very young Tom Holland.
Yeah. All the kids in that film give such great performances.
Definitely.
I've never seen it.
Have you not? Oh God, pick it up cheap. It's really good.
I've never seen it. Yeah. Is it Naomi Watts in it?
That's right.
Yeah.
And Tom Holland plays brothers. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it, should I say. Big Mac Max is back with who's the favourite actor of yours? Whatever.
I think for me, I really do like Marlon Brando.
Very good.
I think he was just one of a kind. He was just absolutely brilliant when he was at top of his A game. And I really like Michael Keaton too.
Yeah.
He's one of my favourites. But yeah,
you seen Birdman? That's good.
Yeah, love Birdman. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, Birdman.
I'm probably going to say I'm going to say Stephen Graham. I just think his performance in This Is England. Yeah, definitely.
He was in Line of Duty and all, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. In the 5th series, I think. 5th series.
Yeah. He's a great actor. I think he's doing quite well in Hollywood, isn't he?
I think he's in the next Peaky Blinders as well. The next series of Peaky.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
He just pops up in some random films. Like he was in The Irishman as well.
Yeah.
And Gangs of New York. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in another film the other day I watched. It's unbelievable how many films he's in.
Yeah.
That's what he was in Public Enemies as well.
Yes. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I thought, hang on, I know this guy, and there he is. For me, I'm probably going to say Tom Cruise or Clint Eastwood. I really enjoy their films, and slowly getting into Clint Eastwood. He's made some great films. We've got a Tom Jones lover here. Movie More. What is new, Pussycat? And I gather, what is your favourite Tom Jones song? I'm gather I know what Movie More song is. Oh man,
it's not unusual.
I have to say Thunderball.
Yeah, I was going to say Thunderball. I think that's a very underrated James Bond song.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what? I'm going to skip all these, and if we're short on comments, we'll come back to them later. Because there's
we got a quiz tonight as well.
Pardon?
We got a quiz tonight as well. We got a really
we have got a quiz.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah,
it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We have got Richard here, Fantastic Dizzy. Good evening, Playtendoguy.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Best wishes.
Yep.
Good, man. All the same to you.
Yep. He's such a lovely guy. He's always supported my channel ever since I first started. He makes some great stuff. I mean, he went to this like James Bond museum and saw all the cars and gadgets. It was a really good video.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
He's back with another comment, and he said The Long Good Friday with Bob Hoskins is a brilliant film. I've seen it many times, but watched for the first time this week in HD.
It's on Ambo, I think.
And are there any films you love that the first?
That is a brilliant film, The Long Good Friday.
First time we saw in HD was amazing. Yeah. That's on Arrow, isn't it? Long Good Friday?
It's on
I've got the steelbook. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that, and I'm in an hour and about picking it up. He was also Mario in the Mario movie, wasn't he? Yeah.
And there's another one on Arrow as well, Mona Lisa, I believe. Mona Lisa.
Yeah. I think you might be right, because I have been looking through HMV and I've been looking at that on Good Friday.
Yeah, two good films there.
So what film you saw in HD for the first time that was an amazing experience?
For me, not a great film, but it was probably the first Transformers movie. The first Michael Bay one. That was the first Blu-ray I ever got, and I just thought it looked immaculate. Even though it's an okay film, it's probably one of Michael Bay's best, but yeah, probably that for me.
Cool.
What about you, James?
I'm probably going to say Avatar, because that was one of the early Blu-rays I owned as well. But
for me, probably X-Men First Class again is the first Blu-ray I owned. That's a great film. Fantastic.
Great film. Yeah.
Steve's here from Euphoria Pictures. Hello to all.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Yeah,
great. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Rico Just Because is here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Rico. Comments keep going on. Rico says, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? Sorry if personal. Well, I'll start off with the first one. I have the most boringest job of all, and I'm unemployed. Yeah. I was a postman, but unfortunately it was on an agency and they kept messing me about with hours and I just never got nothing. But I keep looking for jobs and here's hoping one day I'll find one. God, man. So what about you, James and Andy, if you want to?
Go on, Andy, I'll let you go.
Okay. My job's really boring. I am a specifications technologist. Ooh. So what I do basically is I write legal documents about food sources. I tell customers what's in them without actually telling them what's in them, if that makes sense. I write food labeling information as well on the back of packaging. And that's about it, really. I just write legal documents for them to say what's in it.
So if you go in a Costa and you ask what's in this, or the ingredients, that'd be something like what you'd write.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I won't say which company I work for, but one of our biggest customers, and one of the big documents that I have written is I write I've done the jam in the Morrison's donuts.
Wow.
But yeah, it's pretty boring, but apparently I'm really good at it, so that's why they keep me on and they keep paying me. So as long as it funds all this,
like an interesting job.
Yeah, it has its moments. Yeah.
I suppose you might get the odd new item exclusive, do you?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. One of our other big clients is we've been doing new products for Krispy Kreme donuts as well, so we get to try them first.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it has its moments.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that sounds like good. What about you, James?
Yeah, well, it's not as glamorous as Andy's job.
It's more glamorous than mine.
No, I'm just working like, do you know Premier Inn? I just work in like the pub attached to Premier Inn, work in the kitchen. Done it since I was 16. Now I'm like 35. So just doing like starters and desserts and that, really. Just working in the kitchen. So yeah, I just love doing it. Something I've always done, and yeah, it's good. It pays the bills.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing, I suppose.
That's the main thing. Yeah.
Yep. Right. Next up, we have Steve Mack. He says, "Hi, guys."
Criterion King.
Yeah, he is. Talking about Criterion, he said Mona Lisa will be getting a Criterion release in September.
Wow.
Have you got any Criterions, Andy?
I've got a few. I've got True Stories, which is the David Byrne film with John Goodman. I don't know if you've seen or heard of that.
No.
I've got Marriage Story and The Irishman and Roma, and I think that's about it. I'm not really big into it. It's just if a film comes out on Blu-ray and if it happens to be Criterion is the only version, I'll just pick that up. I'm not a big
Yeah, I ain't got any Criterions at all. I've got Arrows, BFI, 101. I've got no Criterions though.
Yeah.
And I have no Criterions. Bit too rich for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a bit pricey.
That's the only real thing that puts me off them is the price. If they were probably about £15 to £17, then I might go for them, but I don't know. Keeps back from Euphoria Pictures, and he says, "Has any of you checked out the new Fear Street movies yet? Is this the one on Netflix?"
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I've not seen them yet though. But
no, I haven't. I've heard a lot about them. There's like 2 or 3, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen them.
No.
I've not seen them yet.
Richard tried to first watch the first Fear Street, but couldn't get into it, unfortunately, though he really wanted to. I think Jason Brett watched the first one and he really enjoyed it, but the second one he wasn't that keen on it, if I remember. And we are already at the end of the comments.
Sorry.
Really, anybody at home got any comments or questions? Feel free to drop them in the comments section down below, and we'll get answering them. We do have another new viewer here, and we have Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Hi, guys. Hello? How are you all?
Jules is not far from me. Jules is in Birmingham.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules. Said she was going to jump on and watch for a bit.
Yeah. I used to live in Birmingham.
Where were you now, Andy? Where do you live now?
I'm from Liverpool, so I live in Liverpool, but I went to I lived in Birmingham for 4 years for university.
Oh, cool.
But But yeah, many a trip to the bull ring, the HMV in there. Yeah. I used to work as well at the Odeon at Broad Street Plaza.
Wow.
Yeah, so I worked there for about nearly a year.
Cool.
But yeah, just a funny little coincidence that.
Yeah, because you got the vault now in Birmingham, the HMV vault.
Yeah.
I've not been myself yet, but I'm hoping to go soon. It's been open a while now, but
that's a huge one, isn't it?
It is, with all the statues and that inside.
Yeah, I think Kermit's been, hasn't he, a couple of times?
Yes. Yeah.
But when there's the big meetup next month, I gather they're all going to go there.
Yeah. Well, this is what I mean. I'm not actually going to Birmingham when I do the shopping and that, but they're coming to my pub. Like I said before, they're coming to see me in the pub. Because they're coming down on the Saturday evening, and then because I'm working, they're all going to meet in my pub while I work. And then we all have a few drinks and that, so should be good.
That should be,
yeah.
Richard's back. He said, "I know Playtendoguy does, but do you all play games as well? And if so, what are your favourites and what systems do you play on? Thank you."
Yeah. I don't play anything at all. Like I said last week, I ain't got a console or nothing.
What about you, Andy?
I'm not a huge gamer. I don't really have a lot of games at all, probably next to none, but I love me retro games. I love me PS1 stuff like Tekken 2 and Crash Bandicoot, and even for the PS2, the GTA Vice City. I absolutely love that game. But I haven't really gone anywhere past that. So really outdated with my games.
Yeah, I'm mostly all PlayStation and Nintendo.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steve's here. Have any of you seen the Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone shows? Season 1 he's got on Blu-ray, but season 2's not out in the UK.
Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. No, I haven't.
I've not seen the I've not seen the Jordan Peele ones, but I absolutely love the Rod Serling show. I just think it's the original one.
Is this the one who directed Get Out and Us?
Yeah.
I should think that's pretty good. And yeah, I remember it coming out, but again, I haven't seen it, like most things.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Jules says, just sub to you. Thanks, Jules. Thanks ever so much.
Cool.
Jill says, I might meet James before me and James get on well.
We do get on very well. Jules has got a big passion for watching British films as well. She likes a lot of British stuff from like years have gone by and stuff.
Yeah.
What, like This Is England and like
Quadrophenia. You seen Quadrophenia, Andy?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's that Phil Daniels.
That's the one.
Yeah, right. Sting's in it as well, isn't he?
It's a great cast. Sting's in it. Toya Wilcox is in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just on the shelf up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. James, ask Andy ask him about Never Ending Story. That's the one.
Oh, I ask everyone this. What are your thoughts on Never Ending Story?
I didn't grow up at all with Never Ending Story. No. I watched it when I was at university, funnily enough, in Birmingham for the first time.
Yeah. Wow.
And I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Definitely.
I really enjoyed it. The soundtrack, the music in it is just awesome. My favourite part is where the music's playing when they see the sort of the fortress for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, the rock biter. I just love the music in that scene. I just think it's so good.
Do you know about the Easter egg in it as well? The world famous Easter egg?
Oh, yeah, where they're all the like the little ETs and they're all...
Yes, yeah.
They all meet up. Yeah.
I still haven't
it's a cracking
seen
film.
it.
It's a cracking film.
You've got to see that film soon.
Yeah.
I know. Every week I'm gonna ask the guests, like, have they seen it? And I'm just gonna sit here quiet because I still haven't seen it.
Stay away from the sequels, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, yeah. 2's really boring, and 3 is just god awful. Jack Black's in the third one, but he's the best part about it. he's really having fun in the film, but other than that, it's an abomination. It's just absolutely dire. But the first one's classic.
Have you seen the German cut?
No.
That might be worth getting, Andy. Really, it gives it a different feel. So I'll give you a little clue. You know when the horse is sinking, Artex is sinking?
Yeah.
There's no music in the German cut, so you just hear the horse in distress.
Oh,
man, depressing.
Yeah. And there's no Lamar in the German cut either.
It's got to be, you got to have some Lamar.
Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, because we could talk about, well, you could talk about Never-Ending Story all night. Yeah. There'll be a never-ending chat.
Never-ending chat.
Yeah. Anyway, next up, we have a guy who's just started doing live streams on a Sunday night. Great guy, and it is Paul Tams. Hi, guys. Hope you're all good. Any of you guys checked out Fear Street Part 1 or 2 yet? If so, what do you think of them?
Not seen them yet.
We haven't seen them. No. I don't actually have Netflix. I did, but I don't now. So
yeah.
But the problem is with Netflix, they don't normally release them on Blu-ray, do they?
No, it's a pain in the ass. I really, really wish they would. I'm dying for a Blu-ray release of Trial of the Chicago 7. I think that's a brilliant film.
That's the only problem with streaming. They keep them on there so that you stay on there. That's the thing. That's what really gets me.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Steve Mack, and he says apparently he's a big fan of Serling.
That must be Twilight Zone, that.
Twilight Zone, yeah.
Yeah, I love that original series. It's so good.
Black and white I think I've seen a few episodes of it. It's quite good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Have you seen the original, James?
No, I've not seen any of the original.
I think they're repeated on the Horror Channel.
I think some of them are, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I've seen them. Richard's back, and he said, what's a really obscure film you remember as a child? Mine's the Peanut Butter Solution from 1985. Very odd. Never heard of that one.
I think for me, it's a Terry Gilliam film called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
I've heard of that. I've not seen that. I've heard of it.
I think I've heard of it and all.
It's a movie I watched because I watched loads of movies when I was a kid when they were on TV, like Channel 5 and ITV and all that. But when I didn't have the internet, so I couldn't find out what they were called. So it was like years later I'd find out what they were called, like Goonies and Princess Bride for me, with two that I never knew what they were called when I was younger, and I found out later on in life. But The Adventures of Baron Munchausen's one crazy film, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. One of his most underrated films he's directed, where it's crazy. I just absolutely love it. Great cast to it as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
I'm probably going to say a film which was a rip-off from another film. So I'm going to say Mac and Me.
I knew you were going to say that. I've heard of it. Is that the one about McDonald's?
It is. It was it funded by him, Andy? Was it funded by McDonald's? Or?
I think so. I think it was actually funded by the delivery people that deliver the meat to McDonald's.
Yeah. Wow.
But my word, that is one hell of a film. That
I've seen some footage because Jamie Powell put some on his video, and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
The alien thing looks creepy as odd.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the strangest things ever.
Do they go to McDonald's and buy a Big Mac?
Didn't have a party in there, didn't they? I think the kids have a party.
Yeah. Apparently, it's Jennifer Aniston's meant to be at that party. I've heard a rumor about it, but apparently she's really hard to find in the scene. But it's one strange film. I own a copy of it, but
really?
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Oh no, the trailers certainly do. For me, I don't really know. Probably I'm going to say, well, not really obscure, but really like a sort of hidden gem. But Disney's Treasure Planet. I always thought that was a very good film.
Yeah, that's an underrated one. That. Yeah.
I think they're doing a live action remake of that.
Wow.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
They had so many sequels planned for it, and then they released it alongside James Bond and the box office, and it just flopped. And that was Die Another Day. And that's a pretty awful Bond film, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones.
Jules says that I'm a lot older than James.
Oh.
Jules says, "Oh God, not never-ending story. Only joking, James."
I was going to put my T-shirt on tonight, but I'll just put this one on. I've got a never-ending story T-shirt. My daughter bought it me for Father's Day this year, so
Didn't you have like a one for your daughter as well?
Yeah, she got one as well, the same one, because she loves the film as well. She sat on my lap and watched it, and I thought she was going to switch off halfway through, because it's not like a new trendy film. It's quite old now. I thought she was going to get bored with this. She sat on my lap, watched the whole thing, sat down and watched the whole thing with me. So yeah,
that's good.
Awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, no, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it to the man himself. We've got Bristolian Dave here. All right, me babbers.
Oh, fantastic!
I love that saying. It's brilliant.
All right, me babbers.
Yeah. Now, Steve Max got this thing. I think it's German. I cannot even pronounce that.
That's what Never-Ending Story is in German. That's what it's called.
Right, okay.
I'm not even going to pronounce it. That's. Oh no.
I think it's Das Unterlich Gescheit, something like that.
That's the official German translation, guys.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, we have Jules, and she says, "Can't watch it without Lamar singing Never-Ending Story."
Yeah,
that's the only thing I know about the film is that song.
Hang on, I'm back. So what I did, I put it in a black case.
That looks great.
Because I thought it looked great in a black case. So what I did, because I've got the German cut as well. So that's the normal one, the normal version. Then that's the German one. So I'll just put a tray in and then put it all together.
Why not?
Yeah. And before I carry on, I'll just show you that. There you go.
Oh wow!
Is that something from the film?
Yeah, Rob sent me that. You know Rob Fett.
Yeah, I think I remember Rob sent me it, but
he sent me that in the German cut. So yeah, that was a very early.
I don't know nothing about Never-Ending Story.
That's your next challenge, Pete. That's your next challenge.
First it was Gladiator, now it's the Never-Ending Story.
Even if you pick a cheap copy, if I see a cheap copy in charity shop or something, I'll just pick it up for you. Just watch it on DVD because you might not like it. Might not be your cup of tea.
I actually did pop into a charity shop today to see if they had any cheap DVDs on offer. And for a pre-owned DVD, you're talking £3 from a charity shop.
Did you see my bargain today, Pete?
Beatles Help.
Correct. 10
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I was trembling when I had it in my hand. I was like, I'm not letting go of this. This is going straight. And I said, how much of the DVDs? And I went 10p. So I was like, there you
go. Is that the one with Steptoe, Wilfred Bramble, is it? I know there's one he's in it.
I think he's in A Hard Day's Night, isn't he?
That's the one.
Yeah.
In this one, you got Alf Garnett's in this one, I think. Alf Garnett.
Oh, what, from To Death Us Still Part?
And do you remember, I bet you don't remember EastEnders like in the 80s? You had a character, Ethel, in the 80s?
Yeah.
I think she's...
friend of Doc Cotton.
That's right. That's the one. I think she's in this
I don't know nothing about Never-Ending Story, but I know a lot about EastEnders. My priority. Oh, yeah, so you were saying?
What's that, sorry?
You were saying something about EastEnders and then I interrupted.
Oh, no. We could talk about EastEnders.
No. Steve Max says Terry Gilliam went way over budget and it bombed at the box office.
Yeah.
He did Time Bandits, am I correct?
Yep. Time Bandits from Brazil. Yeah, Time Bandits is great.
That again. In that?
Very briefly, yeah. He's got sort of like 2 scenes in it, like in the middle and at the end. Nice. But yeah, that again is another film I saw when I was younger and I had no idea what it was called. It was on at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was just up one night and it was just randomly on and I caught the end of it and I was like, what is this?
It looks great. It looks like
it is a good film. Yeah,
Terry Gilliam sort of stuff. Probably might have to pick that up because it's on the Arrow, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got it on DVD, but it's a great film. Yeah.
Are you seeing it, James?
No, I've not seen it. I haven't seen that Munchausen. I ain't seen that one either.
Yeah.
Did he do The Imagination or Dr. Parnassus or something?
Yeah.
The one that was Heath Ledger's final film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jill says, what are your favourite types of movies?
She knows mine.
Never Ending Story.
Yeah, and British.
British, yeah. For me, I'm going to say horror, action, adventure. What about you, Andy?
Anything, really. Anything. I'm just not really biased to one particular genre. If it's a good film, I'll watch it.
Yeah, if it's got a good story and it has...
as long as the story's good, it's well directed, it's well acted, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Don't wish the never-ending story on Pete. Laugh out loud. I honestly don't know what to expect from the.
That's your challenge. That's your challenge to watch it by next Tuesday on the next stream. That's your challenge for the week.
I'll see if I can find it on the Blu-ray hunt next week.
And then next week I'll do you a quiz. I'll do you 10 questions on it.
I'll go into the HMV and I'll pick up the Never-Ending Story. So I've got the Never-Ending.
It's a lovely
edition. She'll say. Oh no. I have listened to the song. I do know the song, and that's about it. Yay to EastEnders, Pete. Yeah, I actually watched the classic ones that used to be showed on Drama, the channel Drama. Don't really watch them much now.
That's still on, I think.
Bristolian Dave, which is another brilliant YouTuber, says, what's your best find in a charity shop? Because he picks up hordes of stuff as well. He's got hordes of bags of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want charity stuff, ask James. He knows what
I picked up too much recently.
You picked up Cats and Dogs yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, the double pack, 70p. So 1 and 2.
Oh,
but I haven't seen number 2. I don't think I've seen number 2. So
the first one's pretty good. Well, I was a kid then, so I'm going to say it's good. But it had Jeff Goldblum in it, didn't it?
Yes.
Second one came out in about 2009, 2010, and then there was a recent one, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that
one. Have you picked up anything from a charity shop that was a good bargain, Andy?
No, I don't really pop into charity shops too often. I probably should though.
It might be worth having a look. Yeah.
I did pop in one today, and they had like a Friends box set on a DVD. Never seen an episode. I thought, if this is not too bad, I'll pick it up. It's, mind you, the box is all tatty. They wanted 35 quid for it.
Oh.
That's like
was that DVD?
Isn't it? Yeah, DVD.
I got the Blu-ray box set for 40 quid off eBay, free postage.
I know. The box was all tattered. I mean, maybe if I was about a tenner, I'd go for it or less. But it's unbelievable. Jules says, yes, Pete, horror is my favourite. What are some of your favourite films, Jules? Tell us in the comment section down below.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask Andy.
You continue, mate.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, would you say Breakfast Club is your favourite John Hughes film?
Yeah, probably followed closely. See, I love Planes, Trains, and I love Ferris Bueller as well. I even love 16 Candles.
I picked that up the other week.
Yeah, it's really hard, but probably Breakfast Club just nicks it. That number one for me.
How do you rate Pretty in Pink?
Love it. Love Pretty in Pink. Love Some Kind of Wonderful as well. I love the soundtrack to that film. He just sort of went off the rails a bit in the 90s.
Yeah.
He just couldn't really capture what he did in the 80s. But that decade, he was just king in that decade of writing films.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
I've
heard he wrote 16 Candles in one weekend. That's how good he was. He wrote the whole script in one weekend.
Wow.
And that's how amazing he was.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. I've not seen it for years. I got the Arrow last week while I seen it in HMV and I picked it up. It's like some nice special features on that as well on the Arrow.
Is that the one with the nice slip?
I haven't got the slip. It didn't come with a slip for me.
It didn't come with a slip.
Just the standard one. I've still not watched it.
Yeah.
It's still good price though.
Yeah.
Is that a cat?
What's that?
A cat?
Is that a cat?
Oh yeah, it's a cat. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, lovely cat.
We have to keep hearing the dog separate because they just don't get on. But yeah.
Brilliant. As you were saying, James?
I was just about to say, have you seen The Burbs, Andy?
Joe Dante. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Did you like it?
I didn't the first time I saw it, but the second time I warmed up to it a bit more. I need to give it a couple more watches. But it's a good Tom Hanks movie, that.
And it's got Laura Dern's dad in it as well.
Yeah, Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher. And Corey Feldman's in it as well, isn't
he? Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You picked that one up as well, Pete. The Burbs.
Yeah. I did actually recorded it and watch about 10 minutes of it, and it was a bit too surreal, so I turned it off. I need to watch it again.
Did you, Pete, did you watch Weird Science in the end?
No, it was on, wasn't it, the other night?
It was on Saturday night, yeah.
Another Johnny Hughes film.
Kelly LeBrock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something about these young guys got a Barbie doll and turned it into her or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird film.
Young Robert Downey Jr. in that as well.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
Wow.
And Bill Paxton.
Because that's on the Arrow and all, isn't it? Weird Science.
Yeah, I've got that one as well.
Yeah. I think in my local Smiths, they've got like a DVD box set of it, and it's like 15 quid because it comes with a book.
Oh, okay.
I think that's quite an old stock.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now I can't find the comments. Oh no. Oh no.
Where you gone? Turn on the side.
I went all over the place. Right. The phone went weird. Phone always goes weird. Steve says he likes Eric the Viking from Terry Jones. I just find it very funny.
Never
Is that
seen
the
it.
one that had the funny disc? It had a dodgy disc and they had to resend them out. I have heard of it because it's recently been released.
Okay.
Bristolian Dave says there's no such thing as picking up too much.
Yeah.
No, there isn't. It's just trying to find a place to put it all.
Yep.
I'll find a place, always do. Dave says your charity shops are stupidly overpriced by the sounds of it. Now the thing is, if you want clothes, my word, you can buy hordes of clothes for like £1. They got like dresses for like 50p. I don't know why I said dresses, but there you go. But like Blu-rays and DVDs are stupidly expensive. They had a copy of Brain Training. Can you remember that? That was a thing quite a few years ago. That's
is that like puzzles or something?
Yeah, Brain Training. Yeah. It's only a real cheap game, only worth about £1 if that. They were selling it for about £8 pre-owned. It's unbelievable. Richard says, has any of you guys got any other hobbies?
I collect action figures, but other than that, I love taking my dog for a walk as well.
May I ask?
Loads. I don't know if you can see up top here, but the top of my shelf is littered with them.
Wow.
Up on top. So I've got. So here is pretty much all my X-Men stuff. Then I've got Spider-Man, real Ghostbusters, and Power Rangers. And then I've got on the other side of my room, there's loads more up there too.
Wow.
That's incredible.
X-Men villains. Down there on the floor.
Your sound's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah, Andy, your sound's gone.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think I had my hand over the speaker.
That's an impressive collection.
Yes.
What about you, James?
Yeah.
Got any hobbies?
Not really. Just collecting film, charity shop hunting, cinema, having family time and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just films and games.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Jules says, Carrie is one of my favourites, along with The Last House on the Left. Is Carrie the Stephen King film?
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, on Arrow, no doubt.
I've just got a DVD of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
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 Last House on the Left is one messed up film, though.
I've never heard of it, actually.
Yeah, Wes Craven
Oh,
is really, really it's one messed up film. But yeah,
I ain't seen it, but it sounds like it's Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Last chance, Ches is in the house. Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Mate.
Evening.
You doing well? He's a regular in many streams. He is great guy. Bristolian Dave says he's still not seen 16 Candles.
Oh, that's brilliant.
No, nor have I, Dave. So at least I'm not the only one. Jules has 4 cats.
Well.
Brilliant. Certainly like cats, I do. Jules says, there you, James, will you buy a dress from a charity shop?
Will you buy a dress from a charity shop? Maybe one day.
Oh, man. We're running low on comments, so if you got any more questions, do you want to pop them in the comment section down below? Do you want to go for the quiz?
It's up to you guys. If you're ready, I can crack on with a quiz.
I'm ready when you are.
Pen and paper ready, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got me ratatouille then.
He's very right. I just got to move all the shopping list.
Oh.
Like last week's shopping list, this week's
God.
shopping. Oh man. Right. Oh yeah. Prove I'm not cheating. Tablet.
Yeah. Put my phone down.
Yep. So we've got 10 questions just on general film,
Okay.
and then we've got 5 on directors.
Okay.
This week. So the 5 is on directors and the 10's on general. So should we go on for question 1 then? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you going to turn the comments off, Pete, so no one can...
The comments are off. I'll go all the way back up to Big Mac Max.
I can't see him.
I ain't going to cheat.
No cheating. Right then, question number 1. Name Ewan McGregor's character in Trainspotting.
Oh.
You can either put his full name or his shortened name. I'll accept his shortened name if you can't do his full name.
Oh, man.
And I'll go through the answers at the end.
I'm out of blank on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right then, question 2. For what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for director?
Yeah, I think I know that one.
Okay. Oh, it's Pete froze? Oh, no.
I
think he's just putting the answer down.
Yeah, just putting the answer down.
Question 3. Which 90s film includes the song My Guy and I Will Follow Him?
Complete and utter guess.
Yeah, just have a guess. You don't know, just have a guess.
All
right. Question 4. Who is the first ever Disney character to fart? Who is the first ever Disney character to fart?
I've never noticed a Disney character farting.
Oh, I have.
There is someone. Question 5. In Dumb and Dumber, what does Lloyd spike Harry's drink with?
I'll put the most stupidest answer ever.
Okay, let's have a guess if you don't know. Let's have a guess.
Yeah.
Question 6. Who voiced Jessica Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Question 7. Which famous film composer wrote the music for Tim Burton's 1989 Batman? What's the composer called? Question 8. What is the name of Riley's imaginary friend in Inside Out? And question 9. What is Black Widow's real name?
Spelling's atrocious.
Okay. Question 10. What Top Gun character is Captain Marvel's cat named after? Right then, so the next 5, I'm going to give you 3 films, and you've just got to tell me who the director of the 3 films are. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So the first 3 films is Vertigo, Topaz, and Frenzy. Vertigo, Topaz, and Frenzy. The second one, The Beach, 127 Hours, and Shallow Grave. The third one, Big Fish, Ed Wood, and Sleepy Hollow. Number 4, Somerstown, This Is England, and Dead Man's Shoes. And question 5, Jarhead, Road to Perdition, and Skyfall. And there you go. That's all your questions.
Cool.
That was harder this week. Way too hard.
I told you I'd make it a bit more trickier this week.
Yeah, some of them were hard.
Yeah.
Right. Shall I read the question? You tell me what you've put, or
that'd be good.
Should we do it like that? So, who was Hugh McGregor's character in Trainspotting?
Couldn't get this one.
No,
I put Daz.
You put Daz? No, yeah. It was Mark Renton, or you could have put Rent Boy. Rent Boy, yeah. What movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar?
Saving Private Ryan.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, well done, Andy. Schindler's List.
He did win for Saving Private Ryan. He's only won it twice.
Yeah, I thought he did.
But
Schindler's List. What did you put for 3? The 90s song My Guy and I Will Follow Him.
I took a stab at Father of the Bride.
Oh, you're going to kick yourself when I tell you.
Yeah.
I put Pretty Woman.
Nah. Sister Act.
Of
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the question you're looking forward to the answer to. The first Disney character to fart.
Donald Duck.
Nope.
I had a guess at Dumbo.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourself, guys. Pumbaa.
Oh. What, from Lion King?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh man, I thought it was going to be.
It's even in the song as well, isn't
it? There you go. Question 5. What did you put? What does Lloyd spike his drink with?
I put Turbo Lax.
Well done. That's
Viagra.
Yeah.
He was Turbo Lax. Well done, Andy.
Yeah. Thanks.
This is going really well for me.
Question 6. Who voiced Jessica Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Pamela Anderson.
It's Kathleen Turner, isn't it?
It is. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is unbearable.
Question 7. Which film composer wrote 1989 Batman? What did you put
I'll just say mine. Mozart. Oh,
man. It's Danny Elfman, isn't it?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman. Question 8. What is the name of Riley's imaginary friend in Inside Out?
Bob.
Close. Close.
Bing Bong.
Yeah, Bing Bong. Well
Bong.
done, Andy. Andy's smashing this.
I'm literally being obliterated here.
Oh dear. You've both got question 9 right, ain't you? Black Widow.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, what you got?
Natasha Romanoff.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, Romanoff. Yeah.
Manom. Yeah. What did you put for the last one?
Maverick.
I put Maverick. Just guess.
Oh, no, Goose.
Goose. Oh yeah, it's called that.
Yeah. Goose. So we'll move on to your 5 film directors now. So what did you put for the first one? Vertigo, Topaz, and Frenzy.
1962.
Now you got to put the director.
Oh.
If you want to run through it again.
Director of it.
Can we go through it again?
Yeah, we'll go through it again.
Director of it is Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Oh man. I thought it was the same as last year.
No, I changed it this week. I put it to directors. I changed it this week.
Oh man. So I better say it first then. Oh,
yeah, you best. Right then, the beach, 127 hours, Shallow Grave. What did you put?
Danny Boyle.
Yeah. What
Danny
did you
Boyle,
put?
yeah.
Yeah,
Danny
well
Boyle.
done. Yeah, Big Fish, Ed Wood, and Sleepy Hollow.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, well done. Summer's Town is England, Dead Man's Shoes.
Haven't got a clue.
I had a guess at this one. I know he's not. I know he's directed a few films, but I had a guess at Paddy Considine.
Oh, very close. Very, very close. High Meadows. Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
And Jarhead, Road to Perdition, and Skyfall.
Sam Mendes.
Yeah, well done. Well done. That's the end of your quiz.
That was brilliant. That
5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
In total?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you get, Andy? 10. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks. That was brilliant.
Let's get better next week.
Yeah, I'll get another one done for next week.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It is. Really is. That's great. Did you enjoy that, Andy?
That was brilliant. Yeah, that was so much fun.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Cracking,
I bow to your film knowledge. You know a lot. Oh man.
Should we go back to the comments?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, what was that? Do you eat meat?
Do I eat meat?
Yeah. Yeah. What meat are we talking?
I don't know what sort of meat you're talking about. Oh.
That's Studio Ghibli, isn't it? Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli. Yeah. Some of them I do, yeah.
Giblets.
Giblets, yeah. Favourite Kate Bush song?
Did we have this last week?
Heights for me.
We had this last week, Pete.
Did we?
We did. We had this same question last week.
Yeah.
I think we probably did, yeah, because I think we were talking about Kate Bush for a while.
And we had Beatles sung as well. Yeah.
Who or the man who sold the world?
Who or the man?
That's a song, isn't it?
That's a Kate Bush song, isn't it?
Perhaps. Yeah, I think you might be right because
David Bowie song. That
Bowie.
was a David Bowie song, yeah. What is an hour? What is an hour? You got
comes with a bow.
Yeah,
that's a song, isn't it?
Been to Amazon. Been to Amazon.
Amazona. Is it? I don't know. Oh, you pretty ring thing.
That's
David Bowie song, isn't it? Oh, you pretty thing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had this question before. What's a Playtendoguy?
Yeah.
This is a Playtendoguy.
This is the Playtendo.
Did you get paid by Tony Hawk for the Switch game review? I've had a few questions about this because I reviewed a Tony Hawk game from the channel, and everybody keeps saying I've been paid by Tony Hawk. I don't even know the guy. Do you like horror films? Yes,
yeah,
I do. Do you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Too much gym, not enough sham.
Fair enough.
Favorite Harry Potter character?
For me, probably Snape.
I was going to say Snape. Yeah, I'll do. Sirius Black.
Yeah,
I don't really watch Gary it, to be honest.
Fair enough.
You've never seen Harry Potter?
I've seen them. I'm just not a big fan. My wife's more on that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Favorite war film?
1917.
Yeah,
I would say so. Or Saving Ryan's Privates. Saving Private Ryan.
Have you seen a film called Casualties of War?
No, I've not seen that.
Is that the one with
that is. It's with Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn.
Yeah, Back to the Future and Sean Penn.
It's one of the most brutal films I've ever seen, but it's so good.
It's on HMV Premium range, isn't it?
Yeah. I've just got it on standard DVD, but it's such a good film.
Do you like Shrek films? They're all right.
Yeah, don't mind it.
Right.
First two.
Two's my favourite, but yeah.
Yeah, 2 is mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't done more, to be honest. What is your favourite song?
I think mine is, funnily enough, it's off the Beatles' Help album. It's You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. I absolutely love that song.
Right, song that one.
The only thing wrong with it is it's too short. That's the only thing wrong with it. It's only just over 2 minutes, but it's such a masterpiece.
Yeah, most of the Beatles.
It's such a great song.
What about you, James?
It's obviously Never Ending Story.
I thought you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Probably a Beatles song or a John Lennon song. Imagine, that's a really good song.
Yeah.
Do you like Star Trek?
No, not really.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind the films.
Yeah, I've really gotten into those films from the 70s and 80s. I think they're brilliant. Yeah.
I quite like the J.J. Abrams trilogy. Yeah. They went through that.
Yeah.
What? Nice
I'm not
hat.
wearing.
It's not wearing a hat.
I can wear the hat. I'll put a hat on. Hang on. I'll find the hat. Let's put a hat.
2 blokes and a bookcase.
There you go. I'll put my daughter's hat on. There we go. There we go. I've got a hat on.
Very fetching. Very fetching. Nice hat. Yeah, nice hat. I don't get this. 2 blokes and a bookcase.
2 blokes and a bookcase.
Have we both got bookcases? I don't know.
Oh, you two have both got bookcases.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've just got a door and a wall. Do you drive?
Yes.
I don't have a car.
No, I don't. I don't drive.
Now, I've seen this on quite a few streams. I haven't got a clue what this means. Have you ever been to the Chipmunk?
Chipmunk.
Have you got a chippy called Chipmunk?
I know, it's Alvin and the Chipmunk.
That's what we go to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, been to the Chipmunk loads of times, mate. What's your favourite quiz show? We were actually talking about this before the stream, weren't we?
Yeah.
The Chase.
Chase for me. Chasing Eggheads. Yeah.
Yeah, Chase
what
is
about
good.
you, James?
I like the Chase.
I think it's brilliant with all the chasers. Who's your favourite chaser? I'm probably going to say Sean. I think he's great.
The Beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Beast for me.
He's
Yeah.
a teacher, isn't he?
Yeah. I just love it when he loses and he just loses his stuff.
Yeah, he goes, bangs the table down.
Yeah.
Did you see that one where the chasers was Anne, Sean, and the Beast all went out to like different parts of the country?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
The road trip.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that was really good. That was.
Yeah.
That Mark Lebet had to go up against a robot and a young child doing like chess matches and quizzes, and he lost to him, and he really was frustrated.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I hope they bring that back for another series. That was really good.
It'd be good. We're just getting random questions now, aren't we?
Yeah.
No.
How many films have you got? Too many.
Yeah, I was about to say I haven't.
I actually counted mine at the weekend just gone.
Yeah,
I can tell you the exact amount if you want to know.
Yeah.
Where are we? Hang on. Okay, this is without repeats or anything like that. I've got 4,112.
Oh my Christ!
Whoa, you've got as many as Peter Blu-ray Brit, haven't you? Must have.
Yeah,
so he's got quite a few, hasn't he?
I've got about just shy of 3,000 DVDs and just over 1,000 Blu-rays.
Very impressive collection you've got there, Andy.
Thanks.
I'll probably say I've got about 400-500 with Blu-rays and DVDs.
I haven't got a clue how many.
Oh baby, a ripple. Now I want a ripple. They got some ripples, didn't they?
Oh,
actually, I've got some downstairs. I might actually have one later. Oh my word!
What's this?
Oh. Cool. Yeah, we were up to here about the dress, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
Last House on the Left is horrific.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
How bad is it? I don't mind spoilers.
It's very disturbing. It's about these like two girls. I think they go into this concert and they just bump into like this group of maniacs, and they take them to like the woods and rape and murder them. It's just so horrific. But yeah, and then it's like about the girl's parents getting revenge on that family, or those group of people that murdered and raped them. It's
really
just quite an upsetting film.
Yeah.
Sounds very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Playtendoguy, did you say you've only seen one film at the cinema? What was it? And what was everyone's first film at the cinema? Yeah, I've only ever been to the cinema once. And that was to see Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban at Butland's when it first came out. I haven't been ever since.
Good film to see. Yeah.
I've never been to the cinema since. I want to, but I don't know. To me, be honest, I'd rather just wait a few months for the Blu-ray to come out, and then I can watch it as many times as I like.
Yeah.
And also, I don't really want to go to the cinema, and then you get some kids in there or some people messing about and ruin the film for you. There's a lot of that.
I've had that a few times. Yeah.
I mean, going to a film like The Quiet Place, that'd be a great film to see at cinemas, but the problem is, you get people start shouting and screaming, and that'll just ruin it.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Go on, Andy. I'll let you go.
Okay. The first film I remember seeing at the cinema was probably Nightmare Before Christmas back in 1993.
Oh yeah.
I think I was about 2 or 3 years old. And I remember seeing The Lion King shortly after that. That was just a brilliant experience. One I'll never forget. That stampede sequence.
Sounds great.
But yeah, I go to the cinema quite a lot now, but that's the earliest ones I can remember.
What was the last film you saw at the cinema, Andy?
Black Widow.
Oh, did you like it?
I thought it was all right. Yeah. I booked my ticket today for the new Space Jam as well. But
yeah, that looks very odd.
Yeah.
That does.
Yeah.
It seems to be.
I'm looking forward to seeing it how it is,
so
though.
films.
But yeah, Black Widow. I thought it was okay. I think I need time to sort of think about it. Yeah, I think I need to see it probably a couple more times to like form a proper opinion on it. But yeah, I thought it was all right.
Cool.
What about you, James?
My first film I saw at the cinema was probably between Beauty and the Beast or Jurassic Park. I can't remember which one. Maybe one of them two. Yeah, but I must have been about 6 or 7, I think, maybe when I seen it. But yeah, one of them. The last film I seen. Yeah, the last film I seen was Quiet Place 2, I think. Yeah, Quiet Place 2.
Yeah, I remember your video. That was great.
Yeah.
Did your wife go with you?
Yeah. She told me to take the video down now because she didn't want to be seen in the video. Because as I was walking round, it showed the back of her, and she got very upset, so I took it down. Yeah.
Jules says, "Quiz, yay!"
Oh yeah.
Carrie is a Brian De Palma film. Sissy Spacek was brilliant. The other De Palma to check out is Sisters.
Sisters.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's a good film, Sisters.
Heard of that?
Yeah. It's an Arrow one as well. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, there's so many films on Arrow. It's unbelievable. Great selection of films. All different genres.
No, I'm getting confused. But yeah, no, he's got a good. He's got some good films to his name, De Palma.
I'll have to check them out. It's another one to add to the list. There's lots of stuff I've got to check out. Number 1 on the list is Never Ending Story.
Of course,
yeah.
It's gotta be.
Probably me first.
Jules says it was probably me who farted. She said Dead Man's Shoes was an amazing film.
Yes.
I've actually seen that.
Yeah, it's a really good film.
Good film. Definitely.
Yeah.
Shane Meadows, you said, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. I must admit, ever since joining YouTube with the Blue Tubers and all that, I'm finding all these sort of different films I never thought I'd watch. Steve Mack says he liked the quiz, but only got 2 right. Got all but 2 right.
Okay.
Yeah, we did well. Great work, Steve.
Yes.
Let's get you on the stream. He's got a fantastic channel, isn't he? I'll probably get nothing, and Steve will get them all right. Especially if you do them about criterions.
Yeah.
Bristolian Dave says Pumba, of course.
You got it right, yeah.
No, I wouldn't have thought that, but it does make sense. I thought it was going to be earlier in the Disney history.
Yeah.
Evander's here. Hi, lads. I'm sorry I'm
late.
You're here, and that's the main thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's done a Blu-ray hunt today. He's uploading it later, so I'll be watching it after the stream. Looking forward to it, mate.
Cool.
Bristolian Dave here, and he said those questions were super tough. Yeah, they were really tough, I must admit.
Yeah.
Andy really did well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks.
I'm not much of a I'm not very good at all these questions, but
it's the taking part. It's just a bit of fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
JT's
James
here.
Is here. JT at the movies. Hey, lads. Yeah, James got another brilliant channel here. We're hoping to get him on the stream next week.
He's one of my first subscribers, JT.
Yeah, he does a really good work with the James Bond stuff. He does. All his reviews are really great. And his collection is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he plays guitar, doesn't he, as well? He does. I
was going to say there was a video of him playing guitar at a wedding.
At a wedding. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. He doesn't have a little singer.
Very good.
Yeah. Did you see that video of Jamie going to do his movie thing and he played his song?
Yes, he did. Shit that we bought. He done it live, didn't he?
No. When he filmed that film that he was going away.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, that little bit of footage. Yes, I did.
Yeah, he was standing on the stage, weren't he, playing his ukulele?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good singer as well. I've heard that song before. Does he? Is that his own song that he created?
Yeah, it's his own song. It's his own song.
Jules says, I might send James some questions.
Yeah, fire away, Jules. That'd be lovely.
Yeah. And if they're really easy, Jules, we'll use them on the next stream so I can get 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wet.
Wet.
Where is our messages, Pete? They're here. It must have been all this trolls and all that. I don't know. Yeah, Pete, you're at the top of the chat. Yeah, what happened was when we went to the questions, I moved the chat up, didn't I? So I didn't see all the answers. Yeah, sorry about that. Jules says, I agree with you on Casualties of War. It's absolutely brilliant.
That's another Brian De Palma film as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good quality stuff there.
It's a very uncomfortable watch, but it's a brilliant film. Yeah.
Have to keep an eye out for it. Have you seen it, James?
No, I'm not seeing Casualties of War.
Jules says, Pete, you're reading old chat. Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Are we really behind with the comments, Pete?
No, not really.
Not really.
Not really at all. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you got any questions, I'm back on all the normal questions now. Sorry about that before. So if you got any questions or answers or whatever, pop them in the comment section and we'll get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to skip the spam. I think that was a lot of spam. Skip them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we comparing sizes now? Is this about guns in our collections?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Would that not be nothing rude? Oh, he's got a rather large collection himself. Yeah. Jill says, would love to be on one of the streams with you three. Yeah.
Cool.
That'd be great. We have, talking of him, here he is, Mr. Powell.
Hey,
here he is. Hey, how are we doing, everyone?
Bournemouth.
Yeah. Watching anything this week? Not really. He went to see Black Widow himself. He quite enjoyed it as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Some of his videos are just absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, they are. The HMV stuff, like where
his HMV, yeah. Oh, it has me in stitches. Some of his stuff.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah.
What was I going to say now? The one where he did was Paulie. That was brilliant. That's great to see them finally meet up for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I think they wanted to meet up before. But yeah, that was great fun.
I can't wait to meet them as well in Birmingham. Well,
I think that's going to be
definitely
phenomenal. How many are there going to be? About 7 or 8 of them?
I think so, maybe. I think. I'm trying to think. About 5 or 6, I think.
Is Katie coming with Jamie, or is she?
Nah, just on his own. Just on his own. He's spending the night with Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he did say something about that. Got Paulie, Rob, Magpie Movies. Jason, is Jason going?
Jason's not going, no. Kermit might be going.
Did you see his new video where his dog got the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely adorable. James, do you like being number 4 on my list?
Of course. Absolute honour, yeah. Jules did a little rundown who she likes watching and she put me in number 4. So, yeah, very happy. Thank you.
That's great. Richard's back. If you only had to keep 2 films for the rest of your life, what would it be? Same question for 2 series as well. Thank you. Great question. Absolutely good. 2 TV shows, Doctor Who, and I don't know. Doctor Who for TV shows. What about any of you guys?
I think two films, probably Back to the Future and Boogie Nights. I just absolutely love those two films. TV show, probably Batman the Animated Series and maybe Malcolm in the Middle.
I remember that. That was
classic.
Good.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
Absolutely love Malcolm.
Two films, I'd probably say. Well, it's tough because it's between three, but for two films, obviously, Never Ending Story. It's either between Quadrophenia or This Is England for my second one. And on my two TV shows, obviously In Betweeners, definitely In Betweeners, and Only Fools and Horses. Yeah.
I'll probably go for TV shows, Doctor Who and The Walking Dead. Quick and easy. And film, I'll probably say one of the original Star Wars films, and probably Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one. I really enjoyed that one. That was a very fun film. Fantastic. Dizzy says, great stream, by the way. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Richard.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
The horror film James Delore. I've never heard of that.
Nope.
Next up, we have Carl09 here. Carl's here.
Oh, hey, Carl.
The great YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, he's brilliant.
Definitely. He's brilliant. Yeah, I love his stuff.
I watched this video today with his wife where they did Alan Scouser's competition.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other week where him and his wife did a quiz together. That was quite entertaining.
I'll have to look that one out.
Yeah, I think that's one of the earlier ones he done. But yeah, great channel and such a fantastic guy.
Yeah.
Evander's here. Apologies, I haven't done many videos this week. Been really hectic. So many things getting in the way. Don't worry about it, mate.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
No. You do videos when you want to, mate.
Definitely.
Jamie says, thank you for the kind words. Means a lot to me. You're all awesome.
More than welcome, mate. More than welcome. His stuff really cracks me up.
Yeah, Jamie's a really good friend. Me and Jamie have loads of chats on the night. It's like when I finish work, sometimes I'm on the phone to him, like Sunday night, for example. You know, when England was on. Yeah. I've got a story to tell you now. I'm gonna bore you now. I finished work at 8:30 Sunday, and I had to get the bus back home. The bus didn't come for 50 minutes. Then it didn't show up. So basically, cut a long story short, I got home for 10:30. So it took me 2 hours to get home.
Whoa!
Bloody hell.
No buzzy showed up at all. So I was stuck in Dudley, in the town centre. I was like, oh man. So finally the bus come. I got home at 10:30, and I was calling Jamie and talking to Jamie. I was in the bus shelter just talking to Jamie on the phone, videoing him. So,
I think you went live, didn't you, on Facebook?
Oh yeah, that I was getting a bit pissed off at that point. So sorry to swearing. I got a bit annoyed because it started raining. I didn't even have a coat with me as well, so I was a little bit annoyed.
Why the buses never came up was because they were too busy watching the football.
Yeah, definitely.
I know where we live, a lot of places closed down early because of the football. But I'm really that bothered. Yeah. Are you, Andy?
Yes, I do. Apart from movies as well, I do follow a lot of football YouTubers as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it was one of the most frustrating evenings that Sunday night for me. It was so tense.
They got the goal within 2 minutes, didn't they?
It seems to be the kiss of death for England. That if they score early, they tend to get knocked out or lose the game.
But to be honest, they done fantastic. I mean, they come really far and they win the final.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's nothing really to be upset about. They've done great.
Yeah. Because usually when England get knocked out of a tournament, I always see flags people have on their cars and outside their houses. They get taken down. They're still up now when I'm going out.
A lot of them are
still giving them support and everything.
The only thing I say is that, like, the football "It's Coming Home" song, that's always playing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
one of the neighbours had it blaring out all day on Sunday.
I kept hearing on Sunday. I kept hearing "Sweet Caroline" all day.
Why Sweet Caroline?
Yeah, they've been singing that a lot. Yeah.
Really? Oh, strange.
Yeah. I don't know what the connotations to it are, but for some reason, they've been associating that with the England team. So
yeah,
why not? Yeah.
So, what team do you support, and Andy?
I'm an Evertonian. We're going through some massive changes at the minute. But yeah, very stressful team to support, but support them nonetheless.
I know. What was I going to say? I had a friend who really liked football when I was at college, and he used to tell me so many things about football, and it used to confuse me. There was something called "park the bus." What does that mean?
I think it means when you put all your efforts like into being defensive. I think that's what it means, rather than
so many different sayings he used to say, and it used to confuse me. So yeah,
I think that's what it means.
Next up, we have Jules, and she says, "Was people surprised who joined my number one was? Who was my joint number one?"
No, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be. You said it was going to be anyway.
Richard's got another question. Who is your favourite Doctor Who? What do you think of the latest series of Walking Dead? I personally think it's time to wrap it up.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I'm going to say I think it's about time both of them was wrapped up. Doctor Who, honestly, isn't that good anymore. The writing is atrocious. And even if they get rid of Jodie Whittaker, it's not going to fix the problem. That's the writing. For me, David Tennant, Matt Smith era was golden. It kind of went down with Peter Capaldi, but now with this, who's the new guy? I can't remember his name. Chris Chibnall. It lost me.
Yeah.
But for me, my favourite Doctor Who is David Tennant, I'd say.
Yeah. I'm probably going to say Christopher Eccleston. I know he's only in it for one series, but that was like a series I'd watch. I'd come home from work and watch it Saturday nights when it was on. And yeah, I think Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, yeah, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I love David Tennant. I think he was brilliant. But I think for me, the one who doesn't get enough love is probably Peter Davison.
Yeah.
I just really, really enjoyed the time he was the Doctor. I know he had some really big shoes to fill after Tom Baker. But I actually really do like his era.
Yeah. He had some great companions and all, some great stories. What were some of your favourite Doctor Who episodes then?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I love that third series where it was about the Master.
Oh yeah,
Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson. Very good opening for him. He was brilliant as the Master.
Yeah.
But they even
that episode with
the Master, didn't they? And she was good.
Yeah. With that episode with Derek Jacobi as well, where he was like the Master first, and then he got shot. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
What about you, James?
Trying to think of one. I can't think of any. My mind's gone blank.
I'll probably say Vincent and the Doctor from the 5th series. Fantastic episode. Really quite sad episode too. Very well written. For me, I could talk about Doctor Who all night because I'm such a big fan. Jill says, "Loving the stream. Thank you ever so much."
Good, thanks.
Yeah. Anybody got any more questions or comments? Remember to pop them down in the comment section down below. I should get a sign with that saying that.
Yeah.
James swore.
Naughty me. Sorry.
don't worry about it. Oh. Evander says, in my Blu-ray hunt, I managed to track down 2 classic Arnold Schwarzenegger movies on Blu-ray, which I can't believe I found. Ooh, I wonder what they are.
Yeah, which ones?
That. Yeah. What's your favourite Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
James, go first on this one.
I'm going to sound really soft now. I've got a soft spot for Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a good one.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Or Duck Walking Down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Phil Hartman in that film as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He was someone who gone far too soon. The absolute tragedy what happened to him. But yeah, he's brilliant in that film.
For me, Terminator 2, Predator. Oh, so many great action films from the 80s he was in. Commando was great.
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
There's one I love with him in called Red Heat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
That and Raw Deal as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Raw Deal.
Right.
He's in a lot of great films in that era.
Yeah,
but...
Love Twins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't stand Junior,
I don't know
though.
what to think about his modern era, though.
I haven't seen Maggie. I've heard that's
a lot
pretty
of people say that one's quite a good film.
But I haven't seen it yet.
I've got it. I've not seen it yet, though. I've got it.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen Terminator Dark Fate. I keep seeing it in Tesco. I'm wondering whether to pick it up. I don't know whether to or not.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time the other day. I didn't really think much of it.
I watched Terminator Genesis. I thought that was a pile of crap.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
It's not great. Yeah.
Jamie says 4 films for me this weekend: Space Jam 2, the latest Purge film, Escape Room 2, and Croods 3. 3 lots of all sequels. Any of those take your interest?
Probably Space Jam.
Yeah, I'm seeing that Monday night.
Oh,
that
cool.
Kind of really interests me. I'm not really a big fan of it, but the trailers kind of look quite good. I don't know. It's going to be either really good or really bad. I don't know. The Purge films, I've got them all on Blu-ray, but I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I picked up the first Purge yesterday when I was in town. I got it for £1 in CEX. I've not seen any of them though.
Yeah. I got a double pack of that, and is it Purge Anarchy for £1? And then I picked up Election Year. Is there another Purge film, or is that?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I
know there's so many of them. It's like the Conjuring series. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
The Croods. That's quite an old film, isn't it? I thought
it's been out in America for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that took a long while for a sequel to be made. So I'm pretty certain that was years ago when that came out.
The Croods. That's the cavemen. Yeah.
Yeah. Bruce Sterling's Dave says, "Gotta go, guys. Great stream. Looking forward to the next one. Everyone in the chat, hit that like button and sub to these guys. Thanks ever so much, Dave.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Stream tomorrow night. He has. Talking to Pictures, I think it is. I watched that on replay last week because his was on at the same time as ours, and that was great. Fantastic guy. Jules says, Doctor Who, that made me laugh as I always got mixed up. Ask James.
Yeah, she got David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston mixed up the once, I think. So, someone like that, I remember.
Yeah. Cheetah's here. Hello, Cheetah. And she's
hello, Cheetah.
He says, hello, kids.
Hello.
Hello. We're a little bit too old to be kids.
Yeah.
Vander's back and he says, I tracked down Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Absolute childhood movies growing up. Yeah.
Cool.
I have seen them before. I'm pretty certain Asta had one of them in on Blu-ray like last year for about £3.
Yeah, I think I did. I remember seeing that actually.
I haven't got them on Blu-ray, but I have seen both of them. Guys, what's her name in it? The one from A View to a Kill, Grace Jones.
Yeah, she's in the Destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grace Jones. Yeah.
Cheetah says, James, have you watched Mr. Ben yet?
I haven't. No. do you know? I picked
that the guy who different costumes and hats.
Yeah, it's an old 70s cartoon. But apparently on Amazon it was £10. But I popped in Morrison's and it was sat on a shelf for £3, so I just picked it. It's like picked it up. It's like 50th anniversary edition or something. It's really good. I like nostalgic cartoons.
You picked up that one the other day from One Below, didn't you, with all the children's classics?
Oh, yeah, like Paddington on and stuff, yeah.
The Herbs,
all retro stuff. Yeah.
Jules says, thoughts on Breaking Glass?
I've not seen, Jules knows I've not seen that one yet, Breaking Glass.
Never heard of it, but it sounds painful.
Debbie Harry's in it, I believe. I believe Debbie's Harry.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to check that out, because I quite like Blondie.
It's really expensive, though, I think. One of them really... Yeah.
Because I know she does that film, is it Videodrome on Arrow?
Yeah.
That's right, that's the one.
Is that any good?
Yeah, Videodrome's good. Yeah. David Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Oh. Richard says, The Running Man. Yeah, I actually picked that up pretty cheap, about £5 from Morrison's last year. Still sold, so I haven't seen it, like most films.
It's a good film, The Running Man.
Yeah. McCord Movies. Hello, I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Dark Fate is a huge disappointment. Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed messages about it.
Yeah, the thing I noticed about it was when I was watching it is when obviously people get killed in it, it's really like mindless killing. But like when you compare it to like Terminator 2, every kill in Terminator 2 means something, and it's done and handled so well in Terminator 2. But Dark Fate is just mindless killing. It doesn't mean anything. That's what I got from it anyway.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, James?
I haven't seen Dark Fate, no. I've seen Genesis. I didn't like that.
I've got a sealed copy of Salvation. I still haven't seen that yet. Have you seen Terminator 3? What's that one like?
Yeah.
Any good?
It's worth a one-time watch, but
basically anything after 2 is a downhill.
Yeah. It's the same with Alien. Anything after 2 is just.
Oh, Alien Covenant. Oh man, that film. Cheetah says, "Have you had your hair cut yet, Peter?" No, it's next week. I think it's next Thursday. I've got to have my hair cut. I haven't had it cut since September. Mind you, when I went out Blu-ray hunting, was it yesterday? I had some kids shouting, "Oh, you get a haircut!" I get it a lot. When I'm walking up the street. I get people doing the scissors signs or say, "Get a haircut." I don't know why. It's unbelievable.
I don't know.
People are stupid, aren't they?
I know, but I always get targeted for some reason. I don't know why. McCord Movie says, you guys collect 3D Blu-rays? If so, what are your favourites? I don't have a 3D Blu-ray player or 3D TV, but I do buy a lot of 3D Blu-rays because in Poundland they're only $2. Blu-rays.
I get that.
But I have got a 3DS, and during the early days they used to release trailers for films. Like at the time it was the Green Lantern and Kung Fu Panda, and I've got trailers of them, and they're in like 3D, and they're really quite impressive.
Wow. Yeah, I don't go out my way to collect 3D. I've just picked up films that just happen to be 3D.
Yeah.
When I pick them up, I've got Gravity on 3D Steelbook, and I think one of my other ones I've got, which I enjoy, is Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, brilliant film.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I think Avatar, the new one's going to be the real big push for getting 3D back in.
Yeah.
Because 3D's got a bit style. Yeah, it's got a bit style at the minute. 3D.
It does that. 3D. It comes and then goes stale, and then and goes stale.
Because like Wonder Woman and Kong vs Godzilla didn't get released on 3D here, but abroad it did.
Mm.
That's unbelievable. Do we get 3D TVs in this country now? I know I've been in a Curry's and I've never really noticed them.
I think they've stopped making them.
Yeah.
Maybe stop. Yeah.
It's a very big niche, small niche that not many people got into. Hazel O'Connor, Breaking Glass, and Phil Daniels.
Yeah, Phil Daniels in Breaking Glass as well.
Nope, never seen it.
There's a film I've seen with Phil Daniels called Scum with Ray Winston. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Right, film.
That is one disturbing film. I saw that when I was 15. It frightened the life out of me.
Did you see the full cut of it? Because there's like a TV cut and a full cut.
I don't know which version it was I saw, but it was on like ITV4 dead late at night.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I'll stay up and watch it. And my word, that convinced me never do anything bad in your life that'll send you to prison. Just stay away. Stay on the straight and narrow. It is just that greenhouse scene it terrified me. God. Yeah.
They've re-released that on Blu-ray, haven't they? In the special set?
I think it's an indicator.
It is
Blu-ray. Yeah,
it is.
It's a film I don't want to own. As good as I appreciate it, it just traumatized me too much. That greenhouse scene. It was too realistic for me, I think.
Yeah.
But it's a good film nonetheless.
Hi, hey, Playtendoguy, coming to show my support. Thanks, mate. Thanks ever so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Jules is back, and I was saying to James, love a film with a soul. With a story, I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay, with a story.
Yeah.
Cheetah says, I saw Quadrophenia in Poundland today.
Grab it, go back.
Grab it.
I've already got it twice. Can't have too much of it, though.
Well, I sent, you know, Jamie Powell, he'd never seen it, so I sent him a copy of it the other week. I don't know if you saw that. I sent him the 2-disc edition.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, it's such a great film. It's such a great film.
I've seen it repeated on TV a lot of times.
It's on ITV4 a lot at night. And
that. Jules says, also love the first film, The Crow.
Great film.
Yeah, great film. Absolutely love it.
1994? 1994?
1994,
yeah.
He did some great films, Brandon Lee, before that as well.
Yeah.
Rapid Fire is brilliant, and Showdown in Little Tokyo. 2 great films. But yeah, tragedy what happened.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the actors died, didn't they, on set?
It was Brandon Lee, yeah.
Brandon Lee died. Was it a stunt went wrong, weren't it?
Yeah, it was a prop gun, I think, that went off.
Yeah.
And it went into him and killed him.
My word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it even says at the beginning of the film, doesn't it? It's like it's dedicated to Brandon Lee.
His last interviews on the Blu-ray as well, I think, on the DVD.
Yeah.
His last ever interview.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the film in like CX quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth
getting.
I'll probably have to get it next time I see it.
Yeah.
Because there's loads of sequels as well, isn't there? There's loads of sequels.
I've not seen any of the sequels though, but I've not heard too good things about them. But
yeah,
first film's brilliant.
Normally with most films, it's like the first film is the best, and not many sequels.
Yeah. It's got a great villain in it as well. Michael Wincott, top dollar. He's such an underrated actor, him as well. Yeah, it's a great film though.
Have to have a look at that one.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Kermit's Ghost here. Hello,
hey,
Alan.
Kermit's. Hello, Alan.
Hello.
A legend of YouTube he is. Oh, I love his videos. They're so great.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
He's a true gentleman. He is. Such a nice guy. Evander's here. One of the movies that terrified me was the Human Centipede trilogy. Those scarred me for life.
Oh, God.
I've not seen them.
I haven't seen them, but I've heard of them.
I've heard about them.
I don't want to watch them. No.
I'm ashamed to say I own the first one on Blu-ray. I only picked it up because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not really, but I got rid of it. It's one of them.
Yeah. Kermit's Ghost says
Yes.
Quadrophenia was filmed. Yeah.
You know the alley? Yeah. The alley's not far from Alan, where Alan lives. The famous alley scene. But apparently, I've visited the place myself. It's the back of a Chinese restaurant now. So I'm not. Have you seen it, Pete? Did you say or not?
Quadrophenia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
So you know that scene. That scene. Yeah. That people just write like messages on the wall, and apparently they have to come out each week and clean the wall off because people just come in and just write stuff on the wall in the alley, like.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Mm.
Jules says was so tragic. Brandon Lee dying.
It was.
Yeah, yeah. It sort of mirrored his father's death as well. That they just both died really young.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cheetah says, if you were in Quadrophenia, would you be a mod or rocker or Sting?
Good question.
What's the difference between them?
Well, Sting's like the main one, and he's like Ace Face, and his character's called Ace. Yeah. He's like the main guy. They all like look up to him, kind of thing. Well, I'll probably say a mod. I'll definitely say a mod.
I'll probably say mod too, because I ain't
Yeah. Could go around on a cool scooter.
Oh yeah. Actually, where I live, they have a mods and rockers thing on in August. They do, and it's actually going on this year. So I might go there and get some footage.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sunday afternoon, that'd be quite a good video, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see
that.
They're
going to have some live music there. Probably a Who tribute band. They normally do anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Jules says, love Kermit's Ghost. I think everybody does.
We do.
Guy.
We do.
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Cheers, Jules. Most brutal horror film you own?
Brutal.
Ooh, I've got two.
Yep.
There's a movie with Michael Rooker called Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. That's one of the most vicious, brutal films I've seen, even though it's more of a implied brutality. And there's a Belgian film called Man Bites Dog. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No, sounds odd.
Yeah, very, very brutal. It's Man Bites Dog is pretty much about a serial killer that this documentary crew is following, and they follow him while he does all these murders. People walked out of it when it first came out because they thought it was real, but it isn't. It's just meant to look real. But there's a scene where he murders a child, and it's really, really horrific and really bad. And it's just like the way he does it is just like it's really, really uncomfortable. But I've got it on DVD. It's definitely worth a watch. It's a good foreign film as well. It's all in Belgium and it's black and white as well. Cool. But it's a very, very uncomfortable watch. And yeah, Henry as well. If there's a scene in that where him and his friend break into a family's house and they murder the entire family and film it all. That's really uncomfortable as well. But they're two very well-made films, but you've got to have the stomach to watch them.
Yeah, it sounds like it. What about you, James?
I don't really own that. I wouldn't say I own that many horror films, so I'm not really sure. I'm not sure on that one.
I'm probably just going to say I haven't even seen them yet, but I heard they're quite brutal. I'm probably going to say the Hellraiser trilogy.
Yeah. That was a bit.
I haven't seen them yet, but I heard they're quite good. I think Kermit's Ghost is my number 3 in my list.
Yeah.
Who's your number 1, Jules? Tell us in the comment section.
I know. I'll let Jules say.
Oh, we've got John here from Mondo Chelovek Movies.
Yeah.
Hi, John. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, John.
Fantastic channel. Brilliant guy. Man Bites Dog is amazingly dark. What a movie.
It's a very, very good film, but a very uncomfortable watch.
Sounds really like it from your description. Jules Downen says Henry is a sick film, but is absolutely awesome.
Yeah. It's a great Michael Rooker film as well. Like, he's just a fantastic actor. He's great in Guardians of the Galaxy movies as well.
Yeah, he is. Isn't he in the new Suicide Squad film?
I don't know, is he?
I thought he had like long grey hair.
I haven't seen the new trailer for it, so I'm not sure.
Because that's out at the end of this month, I think.
Yeah. He's just an underrated actor, in my opinion.
Oh,
he's like great in
he
Cliffhanger.
Was in Walking Dead, wasn't he?
Yeah, Merle. Yeah.
No, yeah. Cheetah says, has any of you watched Possum? I've seen the trailer, but I would think I'd be too scared to watch it.
Possum? No.
I've never heard of it. Not heard of it.
I think it's got a front cover with looks like a spider on a bed. Something. I don't know. I've heard of something like it before.
I'm gonna have to have a look.
I haven't seen it, but the front cover of the DVD is like a bed with like a spider thing on it.
Oh, right.
2018 film. Oh yeah, you are right, Pete. I don't know if you can see. It's like a spider. Yeah, you're right, mate. 2018.
I haven't seen it. No, have any of you guys seen it?
No, I've seen the cover, but not seen the film.
No.
It's got Sean Harris in it.
What are you saying, James?
Sorry, I was just seeing the cast who was in it. So, it's okay.
Steve says, I'm on the filmmaker stream tomorrow and a bit nervous. Haven't done a proper stream yet. I've only appeared on Jim's coffee morning so far.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, Steve. You'll be totally fine. I mean, when I first did a stream with Jason, I was nervous, but honestly, it feels like second nature now.
Yeah. If you ever feel on the morning, Andy,
once you start doing it, you'll want to do it all the time.
I've really enjoyed tonight, guys. It's been brilliant.
It's been great fun. Yeah. John's here, and he says, hello, everyone. Hi, John.
John. He's got a great collection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's brilliant. He gets really into detail of all his films, and he watches them before he talks about them, don't he? Talk about the pitch quality and all that.
Yep.
I did thought number one was going to be Big Paulie, but it's also joined with Jamie as well. Oh, the question's gone all up. John's talking to Alan. Bournemouth, Jamie Powell. Yeah, Jamie Powell's awesome.
Yeah.
Michael Rooker was great in Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Is that
he's also in one of
Stallone film?
Yeah. He's also in one of my favourite films, JFK, as well. He's great in that. Yeah.
He's very under the radar, isn't he?
Yeah. He was in a film that came out a couple of years ago called Super with Rainn Wilson from The Office.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he was like one of the henchmen in that as well. Just really random to see him in a film like that. But yeah.
Steve Max says Michael Haneke's Michael is hard to watch as well.
Not heard of that.
No, I haven't. Maybe you tell us more, Steve, about it. That'd be great. John says he's just watched Possum. Very indie, very good. The spider is actually a puppet, and that's not a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll have to give Possum a look.
I think it's pretty cheap now.
Yeah, should be.
It says not bad, John. Jules says, so number one is Big Paulie and Jamie Powell. Couldn't pick between the two. They're both brilliant. They're both fantastic. Very entertaining Blu-ray hunts. They both always make me laugh.
Yeah.
John says, "Yep, just popped on, and I'm really enjoying Peter's stream. Thanks ever so much, John. I've asked John to be on the stream and all, and he's hopefully going to get back to me sometime.
Yeah.
He'll be a great addition to the stream. Next week, we're hoping to get JT at the movies.
Yep.
James. So yeah, it should
Two
be
James. Two
Yeah, he's
James.
got a great channel.
It's going to be really, really strange. I did say last week, didn't I? I said about if we had another person called James on here, it'd be hard. So yeah.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy tonight, and Andy?
Yeah, I've absolutely enjoyed it. It's been brilliant, and thanks so much for inviting me on. It's been absolutely great. Really, really enjoyed it.
You're a fantastic channel. And by the way, everybody, Andy's so close to 100 subscribers. So if you could go over to his channel, Forgotten World of Movies, and drop him a sub and get him over that 100 subscribers
thanks so much.
That'd be totally great. He well deserves it. Great channel.
Thanks.
If you got any more questions and comments, pop them in the comment section down below, and I really do need to get a sign for that.
I just looked at how much Possum is on Amazon, $5.99 on Blu-ray.
That's not bad at all.
Too bad. That's really good for Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your plans for the weekend, guys? Anything?
Work.
Not much for me. I think just catching up on more films, I think.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Probably go out on the weekend. You doing any more out and about, James?
I think I'm done for this week. I did a double bill yesterday, so I think
you did. You went to Maryhill and Dudley.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if you want to do an impression, fire away.
I couldn't do it on camera.
Everybody seems to do an impression of Dudley. For some reason,
I do.
Yeah.
Jamie, I sent Jamie some subscriber mail, and he read the whole note in Dudley accent.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any future plans for your videos coming up?
Not sure. I might do another when I've watched the film and see what I thought, because I've done a couple of them now, with the Burbs and that. I might do that. I might do another history video soon, maybe.
Yeah, I like that one about the Titanic. That was great.
That was good.
Yeah, it was just a short clip, but did you know someone called Will Barnett?
Well, it rings a bell.
Yeah, he's
Blu-ray DVD collector.
Yeah, he's massive into Titanic.
Right, okay.
And he sent me a message because he knew it was round here, but I didn't realise how close it was to where I lived. So I literally got a bus and then just went and found it and videoed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Andy?
I know we were just saying this off the stream before, but I want to I'm trying to wrap up my favourite movies by year. And I sort of want to get into favourite directors and actors, sort of talking them, and then getting into individual movie reviews, because there's just so much potential there. There's just a bottomless pit of movies to talk about. So that's really what I want to sort of get into.
Yeah. So I keep doing a lot of collection videos.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do a complete collection video. I've filmed about a third of it, but it seems like I've got to film even more. I might do an updated Arrow video list once the Arrow sale's over, because I bought hordes of it. And then hopefully I'll start doing some more movie reviews, because I want to get into it, but I haven't really found a right style yet.
But yeah. And your next movie review is going to be Never Ending Story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
You've got to do it, Pete. You got to do it.
Yeah, I've got to do it. Is it on TV?
It was on BBC iPlayer for ages, a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I'll have to check the BBC iPlayer.
Check if it's still on there. But yeah. See, I actually grew up watching the third one first. That was the first one I saw. Yeah, it was on ITV one afternoon, and as a stupid kid, I massively enjoyed it for what it was. But as an adult now, it's a car crash of a movie. It's so bad. They don't even have the song in it at all. Yeah, it's just so bad. The song is pretty much a horrible cover of Born to Be Wild.
Yes.
It's so bad. They made Falcor an idiot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Black's the only good thing about that film.
Yeah, Jack Black is great fun. He is.
Yeah, he's got this like weird unibrow in it as well, but yeah.
Right. Steve's back and he says Michael is a German director. His most popular film is Cash Hidden. You may also know Funny Games, which was remade with Tim Roth and Naomi Watts.
Yeah, I've seen the original Funny Games. That's a brutal film. Yeah,
but I haven't seen it.
No.
But Steve's got a great in-depth knowledge. Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching his stream tomorrow night. I bet that'd be great.
Yeah.
Is it Lucas who you're going on a live stream with? I'm sure his name's Lucas. I can't remember. John says, yeah, would like to come on. Just got to get my shifts to line up. I'll let you know as soon as I know. That's fine, John. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, great.
Whenever you're ready, mate. And he also says the Titanic anchor video was great.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Yeah, appreciate it, mate.
It was fantastic. What are the historic locations that you got near where you live, James?
So I've got the next one I was hoping to do, but the thing is they're doing a bit of construction work outside, so it might be hard to get to. But it's like an old theatre. It's called the Hippodrome in Dudley, and it back in the day got turned into a bingo hall, and then back in the day it was like a big where they had big stars come. So in the 50s you had Laurel and Hardy play there. You had some like Bob Hope, some of the big stars of the day come there. And right opposite, there's the Station Hotel, right opposite. But apparently there's one room in the Station Hotel that's supposed to be haunted.
Oh, okay.
And so, I think Most Haunted done an episode there once.
That'd be interesting.
But have you seen Stan and Ollie at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know the beginning scene where they're outside the hotel? Well, it's classed as a hotel. That was filmed at the Black Country Museum.
Yeah. Oh wow!
That's a pub, but they used it as a hotel in Newcastle in the film. And a lot of the street was actually at the Black Country Museum. But if you ever come to Dudley, that's definitely one place to go.
Yeah.
A lot of Peaky Blinders, pretty much
I've
all
never
of that.
Seen the show, but yeah.
Have you not?
I've never watched it now.
Have you not? It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
Most of that was filmed, all the canal stuff, and that was filmed there, which was really, really good.
Yeah.
And
Oh, awesome.
Steve says, yes, Lucas the filmmaker, two Criterion nerds together. I certainly will be watching. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, he's got a very eclectic collection, Lucas has. I've seen quite a few of his videos.
Yeah.
Steve says, I was born in the city where Titanic was built, in a shipyard, Harland and Wolff.
Wow.
Interesting. I must admit, I have seen a few documentaries on the Titanic, and it is a very interesting sort of history, like how it was built and all that. John says they're always shooting the TV series Vera in my hometown, Whitley Bay. She's a great person, always chats to the fans. That's Brenda Blethyn, Yeah, my mum quite likes that. That's a good show. Are they still doing that, or have they finished it up now? Has it been axed?
Not sure. They've done quite a few, I think.
I know, it's been going for quite a few years. It's on ITV on a Sunday night. But yeah. I was going to say now. Right, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. How long would you like to go, Andy? Because I know, like a lot.
I'm easy. I'm off work all week, so I'm easy
as well.
And keep going. Yeah.
So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments section down below.
Might have to pop to the toilet in a minute, though, Pete.
Yeah.
That's
Should we have a little? Should we have a wee break? Should we go and have a wee break now, or what?
Yeah,
we can do.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Yeah, just
back in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, back. Here we go. Woo. Oh, Kermit's made an appearance.
Yeah, piss break.
Hey.
Our weekly piss break.
That's the one. Oh, Andy's back. Yeah. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get on with it.
We're all at a piss break. We're all ready for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Do.
Jules said, sorry, had a lovely video call.
Cool.
No problem.
Steve Mack says they've been filming a crime thriller in Southend where I live. Not sure what it is, but my friend messaged me today. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Do you know the Muffin Man? No, I don't.
A Shrek reference.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What is your favourite film from the 90s?
Oh,
that's tough.
Too many to choose from.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Yeah.
Smooth. Ooh. Right. John says, quick question, Andy. How many movies do you own? Impressive shelves behind you.
Yeah, I'll answer that. I'll just get the number up again because I did answer that earlier. 4,112. That's how many titles I've got without repeats.
That is an impressive list.
Cool. Thanks.
Definitely.
How many years have you been collecting?
Oh, probably since I was about 3 years old. I remember getting a catalogue for Christmas and my mum and dad just saying, pick the films out you want Santa to bring you. And I think I got Nightmare Before Christmas, The Lion King, The Mask, and Mrs. Doubtfire on VHS, which I still have to this day.
Right.
And then on VHS going into DVD and then Blu-ray. I've just been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I have loads of VHSs upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the loft. Hopefully they still work.
Yeah. Andy, do you remember the days? Do you remember the days we had to wait a year for the film to come out on VHS?
I remember it being a long time.
Yeah, it's a very long wait.
Really? Really?
Yeah, so like films would come out of the cinema and then you'd have to wait another year for a home video release for them to come out. They won't. So now they literally come out straight away from the cinema, a few weeks, few months.
Only like about 4 to 6 months normally.
Yeah.
One I remember taking a long time was Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Yes. Because it was like, why would we release a Christmas film in the middle of July when it came out? It took a good solid year for that film to come out.
Yeah, I think with most Christmas films, they do take a year to come out. I think one of them was After Christmas. That came out in like 2011 Christmas time. Didn't release till the following Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, favorite band or artist singer?
Favorite band. I think we had this last week. I think we had this one last week.
Didn't we?
We did. I said Libertines last week. Libertines.
Yeah. Queen, Beatles.
Beatles for me.
David Bowie, all that. Yeah, because we did talk about it, then we got in a massive conversation about music, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. What's your favourite decade of music? 80s?
80s for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Very great year for movies and music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jules says, Pete, you do a lovely stream. Thank you ever so much, Jules.
Yep.
It means a lot. Thank you. I don't know. I don't honestly know why I brought him in here. Dudley.
Oh, did I show you? Jamie drew me that picture. Dudley dude.
I haven't seen that. That's brilliant. Because Jamie normally draws on his subscriber mouths, don't he?
Yeah, he does. He does a nice little sketch on the back.
Do you put stickers on yours?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I had some Madagascar stickers the once and some Kung Fu Pandas. I just decorated the letter with them before. Yeah. Yep.
Cheetah says, do you want a coffee break now?
Better not have a coffee. I'll be up all night.
No,
I don't drink coffee.
Break instead.
No. Coffee's not your cup of tea then.
Oh, thanks, John.
Yeah.
So
what's your favourite drink, Andy?
I just love squash, to be honest. I don't. I'm teetotal, so I don't drink alcohol at all.
Same here. Same here. I don't drink.
Yeah. I think the first and last time I had alcohol, I was about 15. But I don't touch the stuff. I'd rather spend my money on this.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly the same thing I say. I know I have friends who drink a lot, and they say to me, "Why don't you drink?" "Oh, I'd rather buy a film or game. I have more enjoyment out of that."
Exactly. Yeah. I'm on that same wavelength. But yeah, I just like Robinson squash.
Yeah.
Same here. I like flavor.
Sounds boring, but
yeah, just squash.
Oh, and don't mind a Costa Latte. Not a sponsor. Andy, what is the cat's name?
Her name's Salika, but we call her Sully for short. We sort of adopted her because it's a bit of a long story, but we had a lodger who was staying with us during lockdown. He was going back to Australia, so he couldn't take the cat with him, so we just decided to keep her.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. I remember the rental shops got the new releases first, then we sell them through videos. So what?
I miss rental shops.
Yeah.
Miss Blockbusters, man, massively.
It's just that buzz of walking in and seeing them all.
Even the Dropbox, I miss that. Having to go out and put the video back, but seeing them all on the shelves.
Love Film, they used to send you the films through the post, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was no Blockbusters. That took away the experience. Yeah.
It's all about grabbing it off the shelf and looking.
That's the one.
I know one of the local Blockbusters around me, when they closed, people laid flowers outside the shop when they closed.
Wow.
but like somebody died. Honestly, whenever a shop closed, people lay flowers outside the shops. Oh man. Pete, don't. James will send it to you, lol. I don't know what Joel's talking about. No problem, Andy.
Cheers, John.
Oh, great guy. Oh, yeah. Next up, we have Mr. Magpie himself.
Oh, here we go.
Geordie Paul.
He's here.
Hi, Paul. Hope you're doing well.
He's got a great channel as well.
Oh, yeah.
Really entertaining as hell.
His content, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Rob, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant together.
Yeah. That Mortal Kombat one really made me laugh. Did the video for the animated film. Did you see that with the reaction?
I don't think I've seen that. I'll have to look that out.
Oh, the ending will have you laughing. Just as this second finished watching Black Widow.
Cool.
Good. Yeah.
So I haven't seen it yet. Just this second finished watching it. Yeah. I may attempt to start watching The Burning now, as it arrived in the post today. Is this the one
I watched that a
Jason
few weeks ago? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's brilliant, Jason Brett as well.
Oh yeah, he is brilliant.
He's always been me like telling people to subscribe to me. He's superb. But yeah, The Burning. I watched it a few weeks ago for the first time because I saw Movie Worm mentioned a bit of a massacre scene that takes place with this canoe, and it really surprised me. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
No.
It's sort of like your typical slasher film, but it's quite surprising. It's got some good moments in it.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen it in H&B because it's on the Arrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a few copies. I was umming and ahhing, but I think I'll watch the trailer. I think it may even be on, because there's a channel called the Horror Channel, and they have like a BBC iPlayer, and I'm pretty certain it's on there. There's a
slasher film I've been meaning to ask you. I asked this of everyone if they've seen it, but there's a slasher film called Sleepaway Camp. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
No.
Or heard of it. I fully implore you to check it out. The entire film's on YouTube, so you can watch it for free. It's only like 80 minutes long. It's about 90% of it is very, very generic horror slasher. But if you stick with it, it's got one of the most brilliant endings to a horror film I've ever seen.
Have you ever played a game called Until Dawn?
No.
Because that's a game, like an old slasher thing, and you could choose your own adventure, choose who lived and who died. That was fantastic.
All right.
Because you can watch most of it on YouTube as well, like playthroughs of it, because it's essentially just a movie. Record Movie says, I remember Friday nights at the rental store was an event, checking out the new releases and stocking up for the weekend.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
See, this is the thing with streaming and digital only. It loses a lot of what made movies special, I think.
Yeah.
Because excitement of new releases. Yeah.
Streaming doesn't have everything.
No.
It doesn't have everything you look for, and then, like Jason Brett said, you end up subscribing to about 20 different channels.
Yeah. There's Disney Plus, Amazon, hordes of them. Yeah. Doesn't Arrow do one and all?
I don't know. Do they?
Yes, I think they do.
I think they do. Okay. But it's unbelievable. And also, at the end of the day, you don't own the films, and if the rights get took away, you haven't got the film as well.
Another thing that winds me up with streaming as well is if something happens, like Disney Plus have done this. with The Simpsons. They'll pull episodes, so you can't watch the entire series. Like they did it with the Michael Jackson episode from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I was going to say they cut that one out.
They pulled that out, and it's like, luckily I've got it on DVD. So if I want to watch that, is someone from Disney going to come round to my house and say you can't watch that?
No.
Yeah.
A lot of the like classic sitcoms from the 70s and 80s, they were also cut, weren't they? Because I remember Fawlty Towers being on a few weeks ago, and a lot of people were talking about how that was cut.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you can't be owning the copy yourself, because then you can watch it as many times as you like. And another thing is, no internet, no films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least if you didn't have internet, you can still watch it if you had a physical copy.
Yeah.
Oh God, James wants a number one.
What's that? Number one.
What do you mean, Jules?
Oh, when I went for the Wii. When we went for a Wii, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, number one.
Oh.
I get it.
Yeah. Steve says, I did a review show on hospital radio for 3 years, 1987 to 1990. I had boxes of cassettes of those shows. Was listening to a few the other day. A bit nostalgic for me. Oh, that's brilliant.
Really good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's cool.
Really good.
That'd be awesome if you could like try and get them like uploaded to YouTube, like the voice work of it. You could, I suppose, couldn't you?
There's got to be a way of doing it, surely.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to listen to. Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp. I just fully recommend to check that film out. It's got one of the best twists in it. Yeah, it's very, very generic for about 90% of it, but the ending is very, very shocking and a lot cleverer for the film's own right as well. It's a very aggressive ending as well. Like it fits with modern times, I think. But I was blown away by the ending to that film. Fully recommend it.
I'll have to check that one out. That sounds great.
You won't regret it. The ending's top notch.
Mr. Magpie Movie says, so Pete, seeing how you've now watched Gladiator, when are you going to check out the Monster Squad? What's the Monster Squad? Dive for cover. I've heard him talking about it a lot. Is it like
I've got the Region 1 DVD of it. It's a brilliant film.
Is it like kids going after like Dracula and Frankenstein or something?
Yeah, it's pretty much like all the classic Universal monsters.
Yeah.
And it's like that meets the Goonies.
Oh,
sounds awesome.
That sounds really quite cool. Are you seeing it, James?
It is a blast. I don't know if you're familiar with a YouTuber called the Nostalgia Critic.
Yes.
Yes. He did a review on this, and that was the first time I heard about this film. And I sorted out, and you can't really get it in the UK anywhere. It's really, really rare. I got this from Amazon.com, just like a cheap DVD of it, and I absolutely loved the film. I think it's so brilliant.
I'll have to check.
He's onto something there about this Magpie movies. It's a great film. It really is. Yeah. It really is fantastic.
It does come out with some amazing films.
Yeah.
Come on, James. Jules says, guess who video call was from?
Big Paulie or Jamie. Maybe Big Paulie.
Steve says, I'll look into picking one and trying to make it interesting as an upload. Yeah, that would be great, Steve. I'll be really interested to watch that. McCord Movie says, I picked up Monster Squad on Blu-ray, import from Spain, cracker movie. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch out the trailer for that.
It's a ton of fun. Yeah.
Well, is it from the 80s, is it?
87, I think. Yeah.
I bet it is. It's the song that Magpie Movies put in his opening from the Monster Squad. I was going to say.
Yeah, it's a brilliant song. Yeah.
It's quite catchy.
Yeah.
John says, my son came back from uni and he said he watched Sleepaway Camp. I said, so what did you make of the ending? He was stunned, which doesn't happen often for him.
Yeah, wow. The movie came out in 1983, and it's a very sort of typical slasher film, but the ending is just so forward thinking, and it's just it frightened me the first time I saw it, because I didn't mind the film being spoiled for me. I read what the ending was on Wikipedia, and then I Googled, YouTubed to see what the ending was, and it scared me shitless. It absolutely frightened the life out of me. I'm probably bigging this up too much, but all I can say is check the film out.
Yeah, I will have to.
Yeah.
What do you think, James?
I think I might have to watch it now. Sounds really good.
I've got
Here is a question for you, James.
Oh. Okay, here we go. What we got?
Oh. When's the next coffee chat?
Oh, good question. What day are we on today? Tuesday. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Friday, Thursday, Friday, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
How long have the recent ones been going on for? Because I know you did one for like 3 or 4 hours. They're shorter now.
Yeah, I've shortened them down a bit now, but like the first one I did was like 4 hours. I think I started at 9:30 and finished about after 12.
Yeah, because you had everybody on, didn't you?
Yeah, Big Paulie come on, Jamie and Magpie Movies and Rob and that. Yeah, we'll come on.
It was good. The other day you did it, and I was actually in Costa myself.
And you come on it the day you was doing it was on the Friday, because I remember you was with Jason on the evening and you were saying how nervous you was. I remember.
Yes, I was on one of them. Yes.
Yeah,
I was there, and I said I was nervous, and then I was nervous when I got done the live stream. But honestly, I don't feel like it now, and it's great fun. Now I've done one, I like doing them all the time. How do you feel about it, Andy?
What's that? Sorry.
Now you've done a live stream, do you feel like you could do them?
Well, yeah, this is my first one collaborating, but I did try one previously on my own. I just we have massively enjoyed tonight, and I've enjoyed the experience, and it's been absolutely brilliant. It's great talking to people about movies as well. Because I don't know if you find this, but there's not really many people who you can speak to like on a day-to-day basis about movies in depth as this. It's just great to do that online. It's just been absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
a lot of people really just don't have much interest in it, do they?
Yeah,
normally like the blockbuster films, and that's about it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, James?
I was just going to say, if you ever free on the morning, Andy, and you want to pop in and we'll have a chat and that. So what I do it on Big Paulie's Facebook page on the stream.
Right, yeah, okay.
So I just go on, and then anyone who wants to come on and have a chat or just leave a comment and that.
Great.
We just chat about anything really, just have a random chat like we've done tonight. It's good.
It's fantastic fun, isn't it? And you get a lot of people who don't actually have YouTube channels, do you?
No, not. Well, Jaws has been on a couple of times. Jaws has popped on and said hello and that. So it's all good.
Record Movie says Wolfman's got nards.
Yeah.
Is that a quote from the film?
Yeah. I won't spoil it for you, but
I'm gonna have
you can gather what that means. Yeah.
So, anybody got any more questions or comments? We've got 14 people watching. Thank you ever so much for everybody who's watched this. This means a lot. It's been great fun, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah. Been amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is going to be a weekly thing with me and James, isn't it?
Certainly.
You're really enjoying it, aren't you, James?
Definitely.
Got to go now, guys. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks ever so much, Steve.
Thanks so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Cheetah says, I saw the opening scene of Ghost Ship on YouTube and found it disturbing. Have you seen it and what do you think? I haven't seen many horror films, so perhaps it's just me. Is that a recent release?
Ghost Ship, I think it's about 2001, that film.
It is. It is.
I've not seen it, though. I just remember it coming out in videos and DVDs of it being everywhere. I haven't seen it, though, so I can't really make a comment on it.
I thought it just got a recent Blu-ray release or something.
I can remember the artwork on the front, but I don't remember watching it.
Yeah, it's like a skull on a ship, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
John says, massively agree, Andy. You can't really crack on about movies that much in general, but on here you can talk for England, and it's all
exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's nice to meet so many like-minded people.
Yeah.
I mean, if you talk to many people about, a lot of them don't really have no interest in it, do they?
Yeah.
No.
If it's football, a lot of people do like it around where I live, and they can talk all day about that. But I'm like, I'm not really that bothered. But yeah, yeah. I've been on James Live. We have a laugh.
We did. We had a right laugh.
Yeah. Viper 990 says hello.
Hello.
Viper. Eva May Unicorn. Hi guys.
This is Scott. I know who this is.
Yeah, he's on the Big Bully chat, isn't he?
Scott Meadows, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. I got the Watchmen series. Do I need to see the movie first, or is this a series, a prequel? Do you know?
I think it's got nothing to do with the film.
Yeah, I think it's a separate thing, isn't it?
I think it is. Don't quote me on that, but I know the film's like a Zack Snyder film, isn't it? I don't think it had anything to do with this series.
I do remember it coming out, and I'm pretty certain it isn't nothing to do with the film. Just two separate things.
The film's still worth a watch, though. The film's brilliant.
Yeah. There's like two different versions, isn't there? Like a 3 and a 4 hour cut.
Yeah. I've got the director's cut somewhere, but I massively enjoyed that film. I think it's brilliant. Yeah,
I've been meaning to pick it up and watch it. That and Dread.
Yeah, Dread's good. Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it's really quite good, but I've just never picked it up. Viper 990 says, "What's your thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean films? I'd say those films are my favourites." Yeah. The first 3 are brilliant. The third one is a bit overlong. The fourth one I'm not really keen on, but I do like what's Ian McShane in it as Blackbeard, and the fifth one's
Stephen Graham's in one of them, isn't he? He's a couple of them.
Is he?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, is he one of the Redcoat guys?
I can't remember. I'm sure he's in it.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm not a big fan of the Pirates films, to be honest. My favorite one's probably the second one, because I love the creative designs of Davy Jones's crew. I think they're so creative and clever. I'm just not that big of an Orlando Bloom fan. I just think he's a bit of a bland actor. Apart from Lord of the Rings. But Johnny Depp's great.
Depp really makes the series,
Johnny Depp makes it.
Yeah.
But they're not sort of films I come back to very often to rewatch. They're still entertaining and still enjoyable, but there's just more things I'd rather watch than them.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
That's just me.
Yeah, no, I've watched the first 3 and that, but I weren't keen on the fourth one. The fourth and the fifth one I weren't keen on.
Isn't there going to be a reboot with Margot Robbie as the lead?
I'm not sure.
There's rumours going about that they're going to reboot it with Margot Robbie or the guy from High School Musical, Zac Efron.
All right.
So, I don't know. But Pirates of the Caribbean isn't Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work, I don't think.
Jill says, so guess who my video call was?
Should we start?
Cheetah's got a good answer. Was it Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
It was.
Oh, man. John's got a question for James.
Hello.
Do you have the Never Ending Story sequels? Plus, I'm addicted to watching Lamar performance of theme tune on YouTube these days.
Okay. So I don't have the sequels on any format at all. I just have the original. I just want to leave it at that, really, to be honest, because but the less said about them. But some people, like I say, it's everyone's opinion, and some people might really like the sequels, but they're not for me.
Yeah.
The performances, there is a lot of performances of Lamar doing that at festivals, on old Top of the Pops performances. You just put Lamar performance, and you get a massive lineup of performances from all years and that.
I always remember Lamar for Too Shy, is it?
Kajagogo.
Kajagoogoo.
Yeah, Kajagoogoo. That's the one. But if you watch later performance of him singing it, you can tell his vocals gone a bit deeper, and the backing singers actually support him a bit more.
Wasn't he on I'm a Celebrity?
He may have been. You might be right.
Yeah, quite a few years ago.
Yes, I think he was.
Yeah, probably must have been about 5 or 6 years ago. Jill says, no, it wasn't Tom Cruise. I wish. Jill says, one of my favourite actors are Johnny Depp. Yeah, he is a great actor.
Yeah.
What's your favourite Johnny Depp film?
Gotta let you answer first, Andy. I'll have a think.
Right. Edward's probably number 2, but number 1 for me is Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Hardly has any lines in it at all, and he's just brilliant.
He wasn't very old in that, was he?
No. Well, Nightmare on Elm Street was his first film.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah. And then 6 years later, he was in Edward Scissorhands. I know he did a couple of films. I think he did a couple of films in between, like Cry Baby as well. But for me, Edward Scissorhands is just that is just a beautiful. That film it's just a beautiful film, in my opinion.
I liked him in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, that's a good film. Yeah.
That's the one you did the other day on the quiz for me, weren't it?
Yeah, I tested you on that one. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it as well.
Yeah. Very good performance from him as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For me, I'll probably say Sleepy Hollow. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And he was in Public Enemies, and that was really good and all.
Yeah.
With Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Jules says no. It was one of my favourite YouTubers. Was it James?
I'm on here. I can't be in 2 places. Oh dear.
Oh. John says, I've never seen the sequels myself. Yeah, I watched a ton of them, mate. Yeah, I noticed his vocals.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because normally when a lot of these singers get older, their voices change quite a bit, don't they? And
he has to rely on the backing singers more later, like. So he sings it as well as he can, and then they just take over.
How old is he now, Anne?
It's got to be in his 50s, and it should we have a look? He's got to be about 50 odd, isn't he? Surely.
Yeah, I was going to say he must be in his 50s.
Yeah, he was on. I saw a program years and years ago. It was called Bands Reunited, and they were trying to get Kajagoogoo back together. And it sort of went into like the depth of how Kajagoogoo sort of fired Lamar because he was given the band an image they didn't want. Like they were going sort of like teen pop group, and they just really, really didn't want that image at all. So they ended up sacking him. and they sort of like tried to carry on without him, and it just didn't work out at all.
No, he's 62.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I weren't expecting that. 62.
No, I thought he was in his mid-50s probably. But I like watching a lot of these like music documentaries about histories of bands and artists. It's very good, isn't it? And interesting.
Yeah.
Like on BBC Four, you get a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Next question is Fantastic Dizzy. Richard again. Has anyone ever watched a Laserdisc?
Nope.
No. I don't even remember seeing them in the shops when they were out.
No, I can't remember actually seeing one in the shop myself.
It's like a big vinyl.
Yeah.
Like in a big sleeve.
Yeah.
Jules was talking to the bald-headed twat. Jamie, he was talking to him. You were talking to him. Oh, that's brilliant. Any more questions and comments, guys? Please pop them in the comments section down below. What is the time now? It is 10:15.
Yep.
How long do you guys want to go on for?
As I said, I'm easy.
I'm all right for a bit. I haven't been told.
Shall we finish up at 10:30?
Yeah, can do if you want, mate.
I don't know. It's up to you two.
Yeah, we'll stop at 10:30.
We're gone for 2 hours and 35 minutes.
It feels like we've been on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it does. It's gone really quick. I mean, last week we did 3 hours, and that was it's unbelievable. John says, watch the 2021 documentary on YouTube about the band Kiss. Really interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're a good band,
They're
Kiss.
doing one about Sparks and all. Edgar Wright's directing that. That'll be quite interesting.
Yeah.
That's coming out in cinemas quite soon. And there's like a Peter Jackson Beatles one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's coming out later this year as well. Jules says, what is the worst action film?
Worst?
For me, there's a Van Damme film with Rob Schneider called Knockoff. It's awful. It's so bad. Absolute train wreck of a film. So awful. Like Rob Schneider is like trying to be like a serious detective in it. It just doesn't work. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh, there's like so many like crappy action films that are normally on TV late at night, and normally do star either Steven Seagal or Van Damme. It's probably one of them. There's so many of them, I don't know the titles.
Yeah. Was there I'm not sure of any, but was there a few Nicolas Cage dodgy ones out there?
Oh
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He can either be really great or really bad, Nick Cage, I think.
Yeah, because there's that new film, Five Nights at Willy's, isn't there?
Yeah. I've not
Willy's
seen it.
Wonderland.
Oh, Willy, yeah. Something, yeah.
Because it's a rip on Five Nights at Freddy, the game. Right. Cheetah says, entertain and stream. Thank you ever so much, Cheetah. Means a lot. It's been really enjoyable, hasn't it, guys?
Definitely.
Really enjoyed it, yeah.
We should get more people on, Pete. We should get 3 people.
Yeah, we should do. Probably get more people on. I think you can have up to 6 people on the live stream at the same time.
Yeah.
Any more you have to pay for. But yeah, it's something I'll look forward to doing in a few weeks. When is our next coffee morning, James?
Oh, probably Thursday or Friday. Might be Thursday or Friday.
John says the Sparks and the Beatles films look good. Yeah, they do. Sparks sung The Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool song, I must admit. Most overacted film.
I'm not sure.
Overacted, I would probably say probably one of those parody films, like disaster films. They're like overacted, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say for me one which has got, if you can call it acting, everyone's trying but is failing so badly is The Room.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of things about that. Some people say it's really good.
It's something to behold. Yeah, it's a unique experience. The Room.
They did a film, didn't they, about the director, the disaster.
Yeah, that's a brilliant film. The Disaster Artist.
I've heard a lot of positive things about that.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Cool.
What about you, James?
I'm not sure.
Jules says, film that upset you. Bright Eyes, Watership Down.
Yeah, that's powerful. That.
Stop, I can't stop crying. Marley and Me.
That's the only one film that's made me cry. Marley and Me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest and put my hands up. A film made me cry the other day. A first time watch. I've never seen it. Wonder.
Oh,
that's brilliant.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I watched that for the first time the other day. That was a bit get you right there at times.
I heard a lot of good things about that. Isn't that with Julia Roberts and all?
Yeah, and Owen Wilson.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of positive things about it.
That was unfortunately one of those films for me where I went to see it at the cinema and we had chatty kids. It was really bad. Yeah. Really good film though.
John said, "Did you do a quiz earlier on, James?"
I did a little quiz.
Yes, he did do a little quiz. I did horrendously, but Andy did brilliantly.
66%.
Again, next week we'll get another quiz, won't we, James?
Yeah, I can make it to 20 next week if you want.
And make them super easy. Oh yeah. Maddle, Jules says.
Maddle.
But again, Maddle.
Mad.
Madly and Me made me cry.
Marley.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Seeing as I own a dog now as well, it's just it's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. Yeah. Any more comments or questions? Yes, please. Yes, please. I can't do a Kermit voice.
No.
I really don't know why I keep bringing him on for. I really have to get Alan on here, Kermit, with his Kermit and my Kermit. Battle of the Kermits. John says he always do really badly on James' questions.
Okay. Just fun. Just a bit of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great. Really good.
The quizzes are fantastic. I love it when he puts the questions on the Big Paulie chat like every day.
I've not done it for a while.
Up last year, didn't it?
Yeah, it started up about last year. That's how I ended up with a YouTube channel, to be honest, because of all the support of everyone on the group. And I thought, why don't I just give it a shot? I watched other people's videos and that, and I was like, I'll have a go at doing this. And I started making a few videos, and it's gone from there, really. And everyone showed me the love off the Big Paulie page, and then went to subscribe to me. So it's good.
Yeah, you shot up in subscribers, really. Literally. You went from one to 100 in like a day or two, didn't you?
Not something like that. It went crazy.
It was really quick.
It was.
But you make some great stuff, and I really do love the quizzes. Fantastic stuff.
When I do my out and about videos and that, though, I try and make them a bit silly and put a bit of fun into it. But
yeah, they are really fun. I remember when you found that DVD in Poundland. Oh, man.
Oh, the sex one. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
I don't know if Andy's seen it. I found a sex DVD in Poundland. I was looking through the Blu-rays. And it was just there on the shelf.
I'll give that. I'll have a look for that one. not the film, your video of it.
Oh, okay. Thought you meant the film. Oh dear.
No, I don't want to be doing that in my monthly pickups.
No.
It's amazing what you find in Poundland. Oh man.
Yeah.
Rico, just because okay. Time to put my gym jams on. Night, lads. Great stuff.
Time to put on my gym jams.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks ever so much for watching, Rico, and all the questions and comments. So great.
You.
Jules says, damn predicted text. John says, yeah, really great to watch the quizzes. Yeah, they are fantastic. Always a laugh and fun.
Yep.
I do okay on James' quiz. Sometimes I did.
Oh, yeah, she did a few last week. Yeah. She did a few questions last week. What I've done the quiz.
Did she?
Yeah, I added them in. Yeah.
Lover's Guide, James.
That's the one. What it is? That's what it was. Lover's Guide. Lover's Guide to Sex. Yeah.
Very educational.
Yeah, educational purposes. Yeah.
Education. Well, if you traded it into CEX, they'll put it in the documentaries aisle.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, they do. Because when I worked there, somebody bought a load of porn DVDs in, and we had to put them in the documentary aisle.
Oh God, I dread to think what that was on them.
Terrible. Favorite actress?
Oh,
Kate Blanchett.
Emma Stone's going from strength to strength for me.
Yeah, she's really good.
Well,
yeah. And she was in Birdman.
Yeah.
And La La Land.
Battle of the Sexes.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Who do I like?
Kermit's saying Miss Piggy's his favourite actress.
Again, relating to This Is England, I think Vicky McClure's a great actress.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's brilliant. She is in Line of Duty, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in Line of Duty. She was in a few films before This Is England as well. She's in Room for Romeo Brass. Have you ever seen that film? That's a good Shane Meadows film. No. It's one of the early ones. It's one of the early Shane Meadows films.
To be honest, I'm quite surprised she hasn't been took up for Hollywood for bigger, better things, really, because she's very good.
Definitely.
Another one who was quite good, but you don't hear much of her anymore, like TV actress, is Sheridan Smith, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed her. When she played Scylla as well. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've got that actually on DVD. It's a great show. That one.
You don't really hear much about her anymore, but she was actually in the Harry Hill film, which I couldn't believe. Somebody.
Yeah, she was. Did she play like a mermaid or something? Did she look like a mermaid?
I don't know. But Jules says Emma Stone is superb. Yeah, she is brilliant.
Yeah,
Easy A's a great film as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't that her first real breakout hit?
Yeah, she did that, and I think she was in Superbad as well.
Oh, was she? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
she was in the Amazing Spider-Man films. I liked her in that.
Yeah, but her more recent stuff's really been impressing me.
Yeah, I think she's going to go up to even bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Which actress do you think is overrated? That's quite a good question.
Jennifer Lawrence for me.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
I thought of her.
Yeah.
You're right.
The Hunger Games hasn't helped her, I don't think.
No, I can get into the Hunger Games. I've got them all, but honestly, I weren't a fan of it.
Did you see that Red Sparrow? Was it Red Sparrow?
Yeah. It's not a bad film.
Yeah, it's quite good. It's a good film.
Yeah, I did watch that the other couple of months ago. It weren't too bad. Red Sparrow, that was pretty decent.
There's one she's in called Winter's Bone. I don't know if you've seen or heard of that.
No.
That's probably my favourite film with her in. She sort of like plays this girl who's like trying to get into the army, but she's too young. But yeah, it's one of my best. I just think she peaked too early getting that Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah.
For me. But
wasn't she in this one called Mother or something?
Oh yeah, that is one strange film.
I was going to say, because I remember Paulie reviewing that.
Yeah, it's a very Marmite film that I think you either love or hate it.
Another Midsummer, and
I was about. Oh God, I was about to say Midsummer. Then you just cut the words out.
Well, when it comes to Marmite films, it's always Midsummer that gets mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm in the light camp for Midsummer. I really don't mind it.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Nah, me too.
Gotta watch it. Jill says, "What is the best British film?"
Full Monty.
Yeah, Full Monty's good.
Yeah, it's a very good film.
For me. Anyway.
I think I actually watched that when I was about 7 or 8.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I actually started watching when I was 7 or 8, but I have seen it recently. Yeah.
I've got the steel book of Full Monty. Actually,
Yeah.
I've just thought.
I think what's his name? Robert Carlyle is a great actor.
Yeah.
A scene in that always sticks out to me is when he nicks a copy of Flashdance in Asda.
Yeah.
And he runs out of it. Yeah.
He's just fuming at the way she's welding rather than the dancing.
Yes. Yes.
It's so good.
That's great.
Yeah.
What's your favourite British film then, Pete? What would you say?
I don't know. Probably would say Quadrophenia, because that's really good.
Yeah, definitely. Quadrophenia, all this is England.
Yeah, both fantastic films. John says Romeo Brass.
Yeah, definitely.
Romeo Brass.
Yeah, that's one to watch, Andy. You'll like that one.
Yeah, I just sort of take note of everything people recommend. And I go and hunt for them. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have a huge list, probably several pages full. I mean, when I go in a H&B, I've wrote down like these arrow titles I want, and I'm making sure, deciding which ones to get.
Yeah.
I know there's one I really want to get. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Is that
David Bowie? Yeah.
I've heard of that, but I've not seen it.
Is it a war film?
It's a war film. Something to do with the Japanese prisoner of war camp, I think.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it. I just read a description. Tried my local H&B for it. They didn't have it in, so I'm going to have to order it online. Jules says, absolutely adore Sheldon Smith, one of my favourites. Wasn't she in 3 packets of crisps and 2 pints of lager?
2 packets.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was quite like early noughties, wasn't it?
Before that, though, she was in the royal family. She was in the episode of the royal family.
Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you something? I think she would have made a great Doctor Who companion. Or maybe even a doctor now.
Yeah.
Because she was in Jonathan Creek, wasn't she?
The later episodes, yeah.
Yeah. Jules says, love Full Monty.
Yeah. Have you seen a film called Tyrannosaur by Paddy Considine?
I've heard of it. Is it something to do with boxing?
It's a very rough film.
Yeah. Is Olivia Colman in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I think I've seen the trailer.
It's a rough watch, but it's a brilliant film. Oh, it's so good. I didn't even know he had that.
He was in The World's End, wasn't he?
Yeah, and Hot Fuzz as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's been quite a few things, but yeah, I know his directorial sort of stuff's pretty good.
Yeah, because he's not in Tyrannosaur, but he did direct it, and it's brilliant. I just really, really think it was good.
Cool.
He's done quite a few films, hasn't he? Directed.
Yeah. I think he was in one of the Bourne films as well, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was in the Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah.
Jules says 2 pints of lager, Pete. That's the amazing thing is, I used to watch that when I was about 6, 7 or 8. I used to remember that being on TV all the time. John says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence is great. It has David Bowie and Richie Sakamoto from the band Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Ooh.
It shouldn't work, but it really does.
Cool.
It really does sound tempting to get. Jules says, fantastic film. Olivia Colman, absolutely brilliant film. Yeah, she is another brilliant actress, I think.
Yeah, she was great in The Father.
Yeah.
Great film.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Jules says, love that film. John says, Tyrannosaur. Wow, Andy, an immense, brutal movie.
Yeah. It's a great film. It's a great film, but it's not for the faint-hearted. It's one of them really gritty British films.
Sounds very good.
But it's a brilliant film.
Jules says, do you like Will Meller?
Will Meller.
I've heard the name.
Yeah,
I can't put a face to that name.
Can you not? He's been in Corrie recently. He's been playing a drug dealer in Corrie.
I know who you mean. Yeah. He was in 2 Pints of Lager and all.
Yeah, he was one of the main ones. Yeah.
He was also in a comedy thing. I think he's been in a few bits and pieces.
He's been on Celebrity Juice a few times as well.
I think I might know who you mean.
Yeah.
Sort of short hair fella.
Yeah.
Any more questions or comments, guys? We keep the train running. Yes, please. 2 points, Pete. 2 points.
2
points of lager and a packet of crisps. Any more and you'd be drunk. Oh. Some really great off-the-track movies has been mentioned tonight, lads.
Yeah.
There's so many great films I'm being recommended. That's another reason why I've done this stream, is so I can find out more great films to watch. Because it's amazing how many people have such a varied taste in films.
That's what I'm all about, looking for those hidden gems.
Yeah. I mean, the blockbusters are great, but actually a lot of these like under the radar films are so much more better and stay with you much longer after the credits roll.
Oh yeah.
Jules says, off to bed, lads.
See you later, Jules.
See you later, Jules.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for a wonderful evening.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jules.
Glad you enjoyed it.
For taking part, because without you, we wouldn't have loads of great comments to go through, would we? And to John and all the other guys who have been watching. What was I going to say? We are now coming up to nearly 3 hours.
Oh, Christ.
Again. I mean,
we said we was going to.
Yeah.
We were like only going to plan to do 90 minutes, weren't we?
Yeah. It's okay. It's all fun.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, if you got any more comments or questions, remember, pop them in the comments section down below. This is like a broken track record. This is keep saying that. I'm gonna have to get a little song to say. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy these streams. You meet so many new people.
Yeah.
And having you on, Andy's been great fun.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully have you on again in the future sometime.
Yeah. That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Jules says, speak soon, lads. Yep. Thanks ever so much, Jules.
Yeah.
John says, I agree. I would rather watch an under the radar movie than a typical mainstream one. Yep. Brilliant. Jules is back again and says, shall we do a decades quiz?
That's not a bad idea.
That is actually a really good idea. Like a themed quiz for every week.
Yes, what I could do like say 5 questions on, like, we'll start from the 70s or something, maybe 60s, 70s. We won't go any earlier than that. But it's probably say the 70s or something.
I'm at a bit of an advantage there because sorry.
You're fine. You say.
Oh, so I'm at a bit of an advantage there because that's how I rank my movies by year.
Okay.
As I go along, so yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, James, how long does it take for you to write a quiz out?
When I think about it and sit down, about half an hour, half an hour, something like that.
I was going to say it takes you a while, but yeah, they're really enjoyable. The quizzes are a blast.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
so much fun.
So yeah, again, any more comments or questions? If you've got to say anything, say it down in the comment section down below. We are coming up to
3 hours.
11. Man, can't believe it. Jules says, thoughts on Sean Penn? Was he in Richmond High? Last time at Richmond High? Yeah, with the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That's not too bad.
Yeah. He's in a Clint Eastwood film, Mystic River.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to keep an eye out for that.
He won his first Academy Award for that film.
John's got a good Sean Penn role in Milk.
Milk, yeah. He won his second for that film.
American film, isn't it? Like politics?
Yeah, he plays this sort of this gay activist who gets into politics. Really good film.
Yeah,
he's in Casualties of War as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah,
and another Brian De Palma film as well, Carlito's Way, is magnificent with Al Pacino. He's great in that too. He's done some really good stuff.
I haven't really watched many Sean Penn films, but I might have to now. Sounds great.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
Not really seen many Sean Penn films. I can't really think of any, to be honest.
No.
No.
Right.
No, I can't think of any.
Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Please, please, please. Jules is back with, do you like River Phoenix?
I absolutely love River Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah. Great actor.
Yeah. I actually watched a film with him in a couple of days ago called Dogfight. I don't know if anyone's heard or seen of this.
No, I've never heard of that one.
It's really, really good. It's basically about he's in this like group of lads who are in the army and they're on leave from the war, and they basically go to this bar and have a competition of who can pull the ugliest bed. That's pretty much it.
Whoa.
I absolutely loved it and thought it was so much fun. But he's got some really good underrated films to his name, like Running on Empty. I love that film.
Jules says
so good.
Tragic Waste.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Very much so. John says Forgotten Sean Penn was in Carlito's Way. I'll have to watch it, Andy.
Yeah. I'm in the camp. I actually prefer Carlito's Way to Scarface, but I still love Scarface. It's a masterpiece, but I think Carlito's Way is the more enjoyable film to watch. It's a brilliant film.
Another one I'll have to add to the list.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Any more comments and questions? Yes. Any more comments? Oh man, but yeah. This is coming up to 1:45. Oh, he died outside Viper Room.
Yeah.
So, shall we wrap it up for tonight, or do you want to keep going?
Should we call it a night, guys, or?
Coming close to 3 hours has been pretty good, hasn't it? So
we've gone over the 3 hours mark now.
Oh, have we? Oh, okay.
Just over
3 hours and 3 minutes. Not that. No, but yeah, it's been great fun. Honestly, the 3 hours have gone like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable. We did it last week, didn't we, James? And
we did.
It was only going to be on for an hour and a half and 3 hours. It can easily go like that, and it's so much fun, isn't it?
Yep.
Once you get talking, it's like you can't stop.
Yeah.
John says Scarface is my favourite, but I'll have to watch Carlito's Way to compare.
They're two amazing films. I do think Scarface is the better film, but I do prefer Carlito's Way. It's more, it's just more my favourite. It's just a blast, that film.
As I said, I've got to check it out. There's so many amazing films I haven't seen. One of them is Never Ending Story. I think that's whenever we have a guest, it's always going to be, have you seen the Never Ending Story?
That's like the main question, really, isn't
it?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant to have Andy from Forgotten World of Movies.
Definitely.
If you haven't subscribed to his channel, remember, subscribe to him. He makes some fantastic stuff. And it's been a blast, hasn't it, James and Andy?
Yes, yeah.
Massively enjoyed tonight, and thanks so much for having me on. It's been wonderful. It's been so much fun.
Again, mate. We'll have to get you back again.
Anytime. I'm free pretty much in the evenings. I work 8 till 5, so pretty much any time in the evenings it works for me if you want to have me on again in the future. Massively enjoyed it. So much fun.
That's fine, mate.
Yeah.
Me and James will be back next week with another guest.
Yep.
And another quiz.
And another quiz.
A little bit easier this next week.
Mastermind next week.
So anyway, as always, thank you everybody at home for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks ever so much for those who put comments in the comment sections and questions. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to go on this long. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, bye.
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 Bye.